go, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Wait, wait. Wait. Am I imagining stuff? Hold on. Well, of course that doesn't fucking work. The goddamn Elgato sound capture literally never works every single stream after restarted. Ugh. I need to see this again before I say something. I don't know if I'm seeing shit. Fuck this song, bruh. At least the chat worked without meaning to fix it. Oh, it's coming through now. Or at least it was. I need to see this. This song. Wow. It's amazing every time I hear it. Oh shit, maybe not. Oh my God, it's that. It's real. I was looking back at my stream for a second because I was trying to see if it was working, and I saw some weird looking like Yoshi Island shit on screen, and I was really freaked out. And it was real. It was that. Holy fuck. Okay, I guess we're waiting on him to show up. There we go.
Phil here live on the stream. What is up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, everyone. So, I certainly hope that you are all having a good day. The first day of the new week, right? And I welcome you to my second gameplay stream, my late night stream per se. Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations returning to the streams tonight. That's right. It's been away for over a week, I think. As I was kind of sick over the last week, I definitely didn't want to do a stream of this when I have to do so much narration. When I was not feeling well, and or if I had to blow my nose and stuff, would be pretty nasty.
Are we actually playing Phoenix Wright? Oh shit,
so,
we are for real. Okay.
Today I am feeling somewhat better. I'm not 100% yet. By far, I'm far from 100%.
He was too sick to play it, dude.
But I am getting better, and I haven't really been coughing today, which is good, unlike yesterday. Really hasn't been that much of a problem. So even though I might sound a little congested, I may have to take a break or two here or there to maybe blow my nose or whatever. I think I should be able to get through a 2-hour session of Phoenix Wright tonight. Okay?
You think you can get through a 2-hour session?
Now, one
Loves
update
playing these games.
in regards to tomorrow, everybody. I don't know what's going to happen, and here's why I say
We're going to die?
Tomorrow is the release of Team Sonic
Racing. Oh, a game
Racing.
comes out tomorrow.
All right, it is a, you know,
holy crap! What am I gonna do?
Arcade-style racing game. 15 different characters from the Sonic universe.
Look at that fucking slide! Wow, it sticks out so much.
Or not important, but an interesting
Holy shit.
game. Because I haven't played a racing game like this in quite some time.
He just tried to buy the game tonight. Is he gonna pretend like you don't have money?
Tomorrow, okay. However, currently this game is not listed for sale on PlayStation
Dude, it's
Network,
like a
Xbox
10 gig
Live,
game probably.
or anywhere. I think maybe it may be on Steam, but that's about it. I don't know why. I wanted to either pre-order or just order it now, and then that way overnight it could download, and it is not on there. I did confirm online it is available.
You can download this like
midnight tonight /
20 minutes
tomorrow.
before the stream.
It is the 21st of May that it's supposed to come out. So I guess we're gonna see what happens here. Okay. If the game ends up being available before my first gameplay stream tomorrow, that's what I want to play. But if it's not available, you know, my hands are kind of tied. What I may have to do is I may have to play something else, like maybe finish off Days Gone before we get, before we do anything else. Then maybe if I finish Days Gone early,
Light side Bill,
and then
welcome to the
Team
stream.
Sonic Racing is available, I can play it. You know, I don't know. Like, it's annoying to me because, obviously, I want to play this game. It's a new release. I don't know what's going on, why it's not listed. It's very rare when this happens. Usually, either it's available for pre-order, or if it's not, it's up there and you can get it. And right now, there's nothing. So, a little annoying, but we'll see what happens, all right? But outside of that, tomorrow should be Team Sonic Racing and Minecraft. And then Wednesday should be Team Sonic Racing and Black Ops 4 Blackout. Thursday is my day off this week. Friday, I'm going to be finishing up Days Gone on the first stream and hopefully Rage 2 on the second stream. Okay? Saturday will either be more Team Sonic Racing or Mortal Kombat. All right? Depending how things go. I'm also planning on possibly playing a Plague Tale this coming week. So we'll see how things go this week. All right? So really quick, guys, just a reminder, if you cheer, sub, or tip tonight, I will give you a shout-out during tonight's stream. I'll update the cheering and sub, top cheer and top sub, top cheer and top tipper on the leaderboard that I have at the top of the stream, so it's extra recognition.
This crazy thing that DSP has totally never done before.
FYI, the best way that you can help me out right now is to tip me. Tipping me helps me more than anything else, and I need the help right now because I've got some stuff going on behind the scenes financially. That's basically making it so I really can barely afford anything in the next 2 months or so.
He can barely afford anything in the next 2 months or so.
It's definitely needed right now. I rely on crowdfunding to pay my bills.
Right.
And I need to get through a couple tough months here. So hopefully things, you know, will work out.
I can't get married because I don't have money.
Via tips helps me
can't go on a trip because I don't have money.
So the first way that you can
gets married, go on a trip, come back, don't have money.
Click. If you don't see that button, the
sorry,
second
guys,
way
I don't have
exclamation point tip into the stream chat. That will bring up a link that you can click on to go to my PayPal tips
Nothing
page.
You can do.
Either leave an anonymous tip or leave your name in a message if you'd actually like to get credit on the stream. And you do not need a PayPal account to tip me. You can use a debit or credit card. Okay?
It's not. Sniff.
Fair enough. So I have one shout out to give tonight from Brian Crow 3.
Brian
Crow. To the channel with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, Brian.
It's sad because that's not supposed to be a meme in this. It sounds like it is.
And I guess we're just going to go right into it. You know, it is going to be 2 solid hours of narration, so it probably makes sense to just jump right into it.
145 views, big ups. He's running a secret stream as well.
One quick thing I have to do. I'm going to blow my nose before we start, and then we're going to begin. So give me like 1 minute here, and we're going to begin. Okay, guys? All right, I'll be back in just a moment, and then we will begin.
Dead air.
Stay the fuck back! Stay back! We will defend ourselves! We will defend ourselves! We will defend ourselves! Stay the fuck back! Stay the fuck back! Stay the fuck back! We will defend ourselves! We will defend ourselves! Do you hear us? We will defend ourselves! Stay back! Stay back! Stay back! You're on camera! You're on camera! Stay back!
It's the guy watching his Twitch.
Is that really him?
Absolutely fierce AF.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Hey, pretty bitches, what's going on? Bitch! Bitch! Bitch!
Alright, guys, I'm back. We're going to begin in just a second here as I boot her up. Shout out to Ratty Bag, who has resubbed for the 7th month in a row and says, shout outs. Okay, then. Thank you, Ratty Bag, for the resub and the support. Okay.
I love the idea of somebody sending money and saying the word shoutouts. He just resubscribes and he says shoutouts.
Madarius Gut says that Team Sonic Racing is showing up on the Switch right now.
Whoops.
I don't know if I want to get it on Switch,
that's
quite
the
frankly.
best place to buy it. Why is he so fucking impatient? He's gonna play the game
probably gonna have a
like
much
12 hours
smaller player base, much smaller. Okay.
Longer than that.
And I'm a little nervous if I get it on Switch that if I go to play it online or whatever, that I'm not gonna have as good of a time. So I don't know. And the controls
tomorrow
on Switch
at what,
too.
11 a.m. for him, he's gonna actually turn the game on, and he acting like he gotta play it tonight.
All right, here we go. This is it right here. 512.
Why are you so impatient, dog? How dare you? What the fuck?
What a way to start. Okay.
It's been a while since I've seen this game. Alright.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. We're going to pick up right where we left off, just a quick advance. I've been sick this last week. Today's the first day in over a week I feel up to doing this. I hope things will go alright, but every once in a while, if I need to take a quick break to go blow my nose or something, please be understanding. You know, I am still suffering from some leftover symptoms.
Look at him rocking back and forth.
Fair enough.
He starts the YouTube video telling us he's sick.
We need to break
and he hasn't played in a week.
Right? See? He won't do it. I basically have to break it. And I now have the...
You should have kept
Wagaratama, or whatever the hell it's called. The Bahama Mama,
yet.
or whatever it is you need to break that, I believe, right? Let's see.
Hopefully he all...
The Magatama, that's right. The Bahama Mama.
Snorting and sniffing all day today.
Here we go. Maggie's motive. Look at his face. What's happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Alos, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket.
It's French voice returns, though. Different character than the last time I heard the French voice. But it's good to see French voice returns. I want to see DSP Undertaker voice. He should have a way better Undertaker voice than me.
Disappeared.
I don't know about this Omelette de Fromage voice he's using right now, though.
She said that she poisons a man who gets a $500,000 lottery ticket.
Is he gonna say wee ha le cheese or some shit? Le fromage?
And I want to know the reason why.
It's not.
No, mon cher.
Is that a frog with a fucking
everything I know.
baguette or some shit next to
Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person.
That frog just enjoying life, dude. Just enjoying life.
Mr. Armstrong, I believe this is very high probability that it was you. Ah! Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. By the way, shout out to Abigail Rayfinger, who has resubscribed for 4 months in a row.
Shout outs. Okay. Alright. Snort. Goddamn. Maybe you should have waited a couple more days.
You have no evidence. I am not Master Mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary.
Wow. Like the snorts plus the accent is...
You proved that you have stolen from others in the past.
I don't know, bro. This is like...
Here we go.
Like real life
repeat offender.
How dare you, DSP? This is supposed to be a fun, chill stream. I know we can do. We can fix this.
You know me well. I adore poems.
What is this bastard?
Please read it and put some feeling into it.
There we go.
Convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry I have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong. But you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
$1. Jermaine fromage. Hun hun. Oui oui.
Mon Dieu, le maisonnage. You are the liar.
Thank you for the dollar.
You deny it? Do not make la fausse accusation, s'il vous plaît. So do you have any proof? I want to see like incontestable proof I have ever stolen from one of my customers.
Oh God. The French voice.
Oh man. Oh wait! We know! The Magatama! He stole it and put it in the kitchen. Yup. It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong.
Every once in a while. I have to realize.
This is my Magatama. I found it in your kitchen. No!
How fucking stupid it is.
Wow, that's
That a
screaming from
goddamn
some windows.
piplup.
Oui, oui. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and la figurine.
A fucking piplup.
Man, it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is the truth. I'm just a timid little girl
Wow.
inside.
This fucking rocking too. Oh god. Ugh.
Dude tipped $1.
He's still in
Besides,
pre-stream
this
mode.
time
And
it was
told me
not let's
free.
not
Will was an
forget,
illusion
it was
today to prove that
500,000
detractors were
soles.
malicious bullies to poor
Oh,
My
God.
lord, why would I
Free
say
will
that?
is an
I have no
illusion.
need for such money.
Was this like a
Really
political
now?
discussion?
Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you're in desperate need of a large amount of cash?
What are these
Right
messages
here.
getting deleted? What's going on here?
This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it?
Call of Duty
You have a
ruined my
loan
life.
to the tune of $500,000.
Saw a quality post.
That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Yeah. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for
It's
yourself
some
now?
it's some hot
Hot
DSP videos I could play after this stream. I might finally watch them today.
Unlock
It
success.
depend on how chill this game
All
is.
right, we did it. Well, Samson just took me $1 and says, because we were talking previously to the stream starting tonight, because tomorrow I'm playing a new game called Team Sonic Racing, but it's not available like anywhere digitally.
Yes, explain the
And
whole
Samson just
discussion.
gave me $1 and said Team Sonic Racing isn't available to preload anywhere. In their latest earning report, Sega blamed digital games for their profits decline, and a recent survey asked what it would take for parents to buy physical instead. Well, guess what? If that game isn't available digital tomorrow, I'm not playing it at all.
Yes, the
So
game isn't going to be
instead of
available
them
digital
actually having
tomorrow
the
at
intended,
all.
the intended result of this is actually their active choice.
You see how
they're just
serious
not
he
gonna get
take
my
this
money at all.
random shit,
I'm
by
not
the way?
playing it, so.
Holy crap. It's just instantly
Anyway, thank you for the $1,
law
Miss
now.
Samson.
Oh, Sega won't release
Oh
it
my
digital,
God.
man. Yeah, totally.
Oh my god, excuse me. Ben Boxer just hit me, just did a 50-bit cheer.
Like, he's going to play the
Can't
game
use a
11 a.m. tomorrow.
Huawei phone. Google blocked it. No more Gmail, Android
So
updates for
why
Play
we-
Store.
why are we acting
Now,
like
isn't that
this
like
so early-
knockoff
so early on?
Chinese phone? No, we don't use knockoff Chinese products here in the house.
Oh,
so,
big ballin'
we
over
would
there,
not
huh?
be affected by that.
Him and Cat, they only use designer shit in that house. No fake shit for
All
them.
right. All right. see what we got.
149 views. Is it real?
Maggie's motive.
Is something suspicious going on? I know what's going on.
Mr.
All of those
Armstrong,
kids watching
you said that
basketball.
the victim had a winning lottery
They
ticket
can't
for
show up to the
$500,000.
stream tonight.
How did you know he had something
Feels
like
bad.
that in his first
Expert
place?
$2. Voice
The man, it was listening to that video with
Voice
his
to
ear.
Philip Byrne doing a French
Maggie
accent.
said something about that.
Oui, ha ha, le fromage.
The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, it exploded. Yes, half a million, he shouted.
It's
And
like
the
the
ticket?
Joker doing the
Oui,
French
he had all
accent.
of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No. Oh, no,
I do enjoy
man.
these French
I
frogs in
simply
the
helped
chat,
myself
though.
to one of his tickets.
With his little wine and his
What?
bread. This is fucking Pepe Le Pew levels of French.
Passed out. I
Oh,
thought to myself, pourquoi pas? And so
French
many
is the
things.
language of
Yeah, one of
romance.
them was
Oh.
How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong?
And another cat get the
Man, you
white
was
paint on
because
his
of
back,
you.
and he like, oh shit, it's a lady
No,
skunk.
this
And it's
is
just a
not
cat
true.
with white paint on his back. It always kept happening, that dude.
Yeah.
It's very suspect. That show wouldn't fly
I did not
nowadays.
take
dude.
it. Let the get for
That whole show was about sexual harassment
But you just told us you did. You said you took
with
a ticket.
skunks and cats.
My non, ma fille.
Don't
it
think
was
about
not.
that much.
That's enough. Huh? Ah! What the? Mr. Godot? What in the heck are you doing
I like
here?
how this dude being here shocks us.
Urgh.
Everything else is
Without
normal.
doubt, the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. You came in here for coffee? Does craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in
Nice
question.
Sailor Moon looking ass room there.
I am just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case,
How
Maggie
dare you?
shouldn't
This
be
is
the only one under
positive,
suspicion.
fun, interactive content.
He had
These
the
2
ball.
hours are gonna fly, dude.
What? Mr. Armstrong
This
made
is
off
the
with
good
winning
shit. This
ticket
is what
pretty
the
neighbor.
kids set alarms for.
So,
If you go to Derek's house and check his alarms,
Not quite.
he got an
He
alarm
did win
set just for
something.
Phoenix Wright.
$1. You see, I'm
That's
just a
good,
pretty
man.
face. Besides my looks, I have nothing. So,
This
what
French
happened to the
voice,
winning
though,
ticket then?
goddamn.
The one he meant to steal. Indeed, what did happen to me? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so...
Imagine
we'll
if you would
just
have ended
wait
up
and
playing
see how
fucking
the
Fire
movie
Emblem.
turns out tomorrow.
Doing voice acting for all of those people. Oh. Oh.
Voila, you two, time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note thrown into the
Come on,
trash.
man.
Damn. Fallen 1570 has resubbed for 20
It's like you're
months.
just playing a joke
It
on
says,
us now.
Phoenix Wright is one of my favorite narrative games. I'm so glad you're doing them fit.
Oh, thanks,
for the
Fallen.
resub, Fallen,
Thanks.
and the ongoing support. I
Former
appreciate it.
actual pay pig, thanks. Just give us a resub,
So we got
thanks,
a new
buddy.
mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go?
Really enjoy this
I got
stuff
a
you're
bad
doing
feeling
right
about
now,
this.
Phil.
Well,
I don't have a
anyway,
lot of money like I used to, but keep it up,
Can't
buddy.
let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again.
Feels bad, man.
To be continued. All right.
It's all right. Dog been making good money lately. He hit his sub goal.
Saves the game.
You ought to be on
Click
easy
save?
street.
No. Delete. Please delete the whole file. To the
Got his
shrine.
nice black t-shirt on. Styling and profiling.
All right, back to the district court. Oh, I see. I guess I shouldn't have expected. I should have expected this.
He been ducking
Nobody
the fuck
saw
out
the
of
other
this game
guy,
too,
huh?
by the way.
But he was there when I took the coffee.
I almost
over, sir.
halfway feel like he
Scout's honor.
faked being sick to avoid
Maggie.
playing this
Uh-oh.
for a little bit
Ah,
longer.
Detective Gumshoe.
It's that
Are you doing
bad.
all right? How are you feeling?
And it's looking that bad right
as if
now.
you need to ask him
152
questions, sir.
views. It was up to 160
Don't let him
something.
get you
It went down.
Maggie. And don't forget to eat well,
And
okay?
they just got to sit here and do
Roger.
this voice straining.
And you. Yes?
voice
You better
acting.
get square this case away. You got it
When
pal.
everyone
Next
sounds
minute,
like
you hear?
this.
If you screw up, then I'll
Well,
be doing
they
some
sound
squaring
just
away
like this.
myself.
Ho, ho, ho.
Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest.
And then he wake up the next day like,
Think
oh, my
he's serious.
fucking voice,
Hey,
man.
detective, you're on our side for once, right? Yup.
Why do his fans
You'll
do
be
this
able to
to
help
him?
Maggie out, right?
Sure, they voted for
Really?
this months
Can you,
ago.
sir?
And the people that paid for it probably don't watch
Of
anymore.
course. I got the situation
But why
under
would they do this to
control.
him?
I'm going to be the first witness on the stand today.
Unbelievable.
If something I say doesn't mesh
And
with
look
the
at him
facts,
rocking
make sure
back
you
and
point it
forth.
out, all right? Sure.
That's his gumshoe voice.
Pal. You get me?
It's a little dog. Aw.
I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, detective.
No, you dumb bitch.
I
It
know I
wasn't
can count on
fraudulent.
you.
King of Sopping
It's
like a
paid
show of
$1.
Smoothie
Did
today,
anyone
huh?
actually want him to play this?
I
only
died the
wish.
first time
This
I
is
heard it.
secret gay ops or the
Wow.
detractors,
Project
so
8
they
took me
leave.
$1 and says, have you ever
Yeah,
considered
he
going
got
into
paid
voice
to
acting?
play
It's an
this
easy field to get
months
into, and they're always
ago.
looking for where people you can
A
transition where
long
ready to
time
move on
ago.
from
Last
streaming.
year he got paid
That's
to play
completely
this.
false from what I've heard.
No,
And
you
Now,
dumb
after
bitch,
people
it
voted
wasn't
for it, he
fraudulent.
said, well, I'll wait for the
Why?
HD remaster to come
Lenny or
out.
PHA
There's
Dill
more
tipped
than enough people who
$1.
want to
Oh,
do it.
ho,
And here
ho.
we are.
Basically, it's all
Like,
about
look
who
at me.
you know
I
in
am
the
the, how you
industry.
say,
So if you have acting
Frenchie.
or voice acting
Look at me
buddies,
play my
chances
French
are
horn
you'll
in
probably
Baku.
have a higher chance
Hoo-hoo.
of getting the job
Oui,
than say someone
moinsoir.
who has zero experience and zero friends in the industry. Of which that's me basically.
It's not.
So I could be wrong.
You
But
like
that's
how
what
he
I
had to
heard.
power that
All
one down when he
I
was
never
done
looked
with
into
it.
it. You're absolutely right. I didn't. I never looked into it professionally.
The
or
snort,
nothing.
the pause
But,
with the head,
you know,
the little head rattle.
The thing is, I mean,
the
could I do
swallow,
voice
and then he
acting?
can
Yeah, I
finally
could,
get back to
but It would be
talking.
very taxing on my voice. I know it would.
Oh.
And I've actually heard that a lot of people in the industry complain that they wish that there were unions and everything because.
Let's
a
not
lot
play
of
the
times
game,
they're
by the
sitting
way.
there for 8,
Let's
10 hours
just
a
sit
day
here and
talking
talk for a bit.
constantly with like limited breaks, and their voices get destroyed doing 100 takes of the
Oh,
same thing,
yeah.
sound differently. And basically, it's from what I'm to understand, it's really, really tough work. Not to say that it's
I'm
not
gonna
fulfilling
pretend I
work.
paid
Imagine
attention to
playing
what was
video games
asked
and you're
about,
freaking
what the
voicing that
question
game
was.
forever.
Gonna assume the dude was like, you should do voice acting, Phil, because people say
No,
it
you
all the
dumb
time.
That's gotta be
bitch. It
tough.
His,
wasn't
his
fraudulent.
excuse to why he can't do it is that, well, it's
You
hard.
liked $1.
I don't know.
about
Mr.
free
Talent,
will as
man.
an illusion
The other
thing.
thing is
Well, I
my
can't
voice
do it. It's
is-
No, it
hard,
wasn't
after
a political
11 years of
discussion.
talking every
They
day, all
commented
day,
on an
That's
old
why he's a
comment
Twitch
I made
streamer?
on the archive of a universe as
I have
deterministic.
problems,
Because it's
There was
easy,
nothing
right?
I
I
could
thought it was
do.
hard, though.
Sometimes.
Bud free will
At
mechanics.
periods
I
when
thought it was hard to be
basically
a streamer. Why we want to be a streamer
and it
then?
makes me nervous
It's hard to do everything else. We can't do that because it's
that
hard to do.
if I were to
Question mark?
try to do something like that, that maybe I'd have some, you know, throat problems. I could be wrong.
Holy
but I don't
fuck.
know. I've never really looked seriously into it. So thank you, Project A.
God damn.
Sue Double G cheer. And he said, "What's up, Slime?"
What's up, Slime?
I don't even know what that means. Thank you for the chair. CM Full to be $2.
What's up,
did
Slime?
Did you?
No,
did
what's up,
you-
Slime?
The awesome men ladder match with 10-star finish. I think he's talking about the WWE.
What else is
Money in the
gonna have
Bank
a ladder
last
match,
night that had
DSP?
one of the worst finishes I've ever seen ever in anything in
The
wrestling.
Spice Girls reunion.
Inexplicable, insulting to the viewers, insulting to the talent, insulting to pretty much everyone who cares about WWE, and it just proves how out of touch Vince is. But that's not what this stream is about.
Right.
Okay. To the court.
Really affected by that professional wrestling, aren't you, buddy?
Good
It's a good thing you don't care about it,
trial
though.
of Maggie Bird.
Phil, are you gonna watch the pay-per-view?
ready,
I
you're out.
don't know. I'm gonna catch some of it. I don't really care, man. Couple days later,
dumb bitch.
he's just complaining his ass off about it. Literally mad about the
$1.
WWE
I just
pay-per-view.
stopped by to
yes, Your Honor?
surrender all
After
my
pretending to not
15
care, not
gigs.
even
What's
3 days
wrong?
ago.
Nothing.
He's
It's
clearly
just
better
whenever
than
I
me.
just
I just hope I can be half the man he is. He has it all: a hot, hot-faced wife, 2
was a
homes,
little
a fly
very
gingerly
intimidating.
car, and good looks.
Oh no!
The
That wasn't
future's
me.
so
That was the
bright he
phony
needs
Phoenix.
shades.
You're right, Troybeck. I agree.
I see. So our trusty Phoenix
You
Wright
should
is back
wear
with us
shades
now.
when you stream
See?
PBH.
Our trusty.
So, Mr. Godot, your opening
Yeah, Santa
statement,
is
please.
back. Dark Side Frogs.
Mr. Trump.
Deleted for
Are
spam.
you a fake or the real deal? You will find out soon enough through this trial today.
Dark Side fucking Frogs.
But I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright. I wasn't questioning
Him
whether you were
hating the
Phoenix
frog
Wright.
thing so much
I was
originally
questioning whether you
made
had
so
steady
many
love.
new specific fucking.
That's what I intend to find out.
Remember back in the
This
day when
guy-
everybody would have a
this
King
guy's an
of
asshole.
thing HD? We
Behind
can bring
this
that
fact
back
is a man who really
because he
hates
hated
for
the
one reason
frog
or
shit
another.
so much.
Oh
You
my
can have
God.
King of Frogs HD.
As everyone
Just to
is
go
aware,
to go along with like
what is
King of
already
Wade
been
HD
verdict on
and
this case once. Also,
King
it's
of
the middle
Bait
of May,
HD and all
Christmas
of
is
the other
very
little
far
good ones
off,
back in the day.
and, it's a dead
You
time
can
for
add
the
King of
elves.
Frogs
So
to
if
it. It's
anyone
like
has any
like a
odd
Hall of
jobs around
Fame.
the house that they could do to maybe raise a few bucks,
Feels good,
I'd
man.
appreciate that. Pass me your number.
Thanks, Doc.
Anyway, therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant
Santa voice.
testimony during
God
this
damn.
retrial. Nor will I stand.
Oh,
Nor will I stand for
at
a
least he
simple
stuck with the
repetition of
Santa voice. They've been
evidence
using it for
presented in
years
the
with this
last
character.
trial.
I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony
King of
said,
Frogs
trust me.
HD.
Now then,
I think
Mr.
it worked,
Godot,
dude.
please
I
summon
think if
your
you go
first
back to
witness.
2011 and you
Yeah.
made that up, people would go with it. They would enjoy it.
Let's start with the formality, shall we? Name and occupation.
Witness, state your name for the court.
Oh God, Gumshoe
sorry,
and
sir.
Santa.
The name's
Fuck.
Police Detective, Police Department Detective, Occupation, Dick Gumshoe. Other way around, Detective. Sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir.
Has he ever had to like voice act for
Since
Solid
yesterday.
Snake?
Yeah, the guy who
I
was
don't
on the
think
initial
so.
investigation's tied up with another case now.
We need him to play Metal Gear
Well,
Acid or
Gumshoe's really
something.
got everything under
There's got to be
control,
some.
for everyone's
I
sake.
think that game got a lot of stuff you
I
have to
see.
read.
So,
He need
Detective
to play that.
Gumshoe, would you outline for the
I want to
court
hear
the
his
basic facts of
Solid
the
Snake
case?
voice.
Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn
It's gonna
Hill.
just be
He was a
Gumshoe,
professional
huh?
programmer.
I
He was
think
on
Solid
the
Snake
payroll
would
for
just
Blue
be
Screen
Gumshoe.
Inc., a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report.
I'm sneaking through the
Court
grass
accepts
right
this
now,
evidence.
Colonel.
Glenn's autopsy report added to
That's
the
pretty
court
much
record.
gonna be Solid Snake.
And here are the floor
Poor
plans of the
Gumshoe.
restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting
There's so
right
much rocking
here.
back and forth too.
The poisoned coffee was brought over
He
to
does
him
the
by
voice acting game and rock his
by the
ass off.
waitress.
Poor
The waitress
Superboy,
being the
man.
accused.
Yeah.
Uh,
The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee.
I'm kind of surprised they never did an HD
There were
remaster
two
to
other people in the restaurant.
Metal Gear Acid. They made 2 games. Put them both
Mr.
on a
Gene
little thing, sold
Armstrong,
for
the owner and
$40.
chef.
Metal Gear Acid HD. There you go.
And
It's
a
easy
regular
money,
by the
dude.
name of Mr.
And
Victor
not never
Kudo.
gonna do it. Rip. You can just get a PSP
get it.
anyway. Why are you so tired, DSP? What's going on?
It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me.
Sheesh.
Train BN floor plans added to the court record.
I think his view count just too low. It's making him tired. He should have
Come,
played
detective.
PUBG.
Take up this
Then
hammer
he could have
and
Afghanistan
nail
show
the
up.
defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands. Now then, Detective Gumshoe.
And
let's
every
have your
time he
testimony.
looks at the chat,
Yes,
it's just
sir.
a bunch of fucking frogs and shit.
All right.
So even in the off chance,
table, sir.
even in the off chance he
We
says,
understand that
okay,
the guy, Glenn
I want
L,
to
was listening
interact
to the
with these
radio at the
people.
time.
He look over and he just see a bunch of fucking
Traces of
frogs.
poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch.
Might as well go back to
And
Gumshoe.
looks like Miss Byron might have, or excuse me, looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of a motive.
Oh, that'd be fucking sweet if Dog went back in time and played a PS2 wrestling game.
Using the dark, aromatic death.
It's weird because he treat him like his sports games like Madden, for instance. But it just don't work that way.
The facts of this case seem to be ironclad.
He can play Dark Souls
Mr.
1
Wright, I
over and
would ask
over
you to
again, but he
begin your
can't play old wrestling games with
but-
characters he like,
Yes?
like Chris Benoit.
Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood?
I don't know what happened to that dude. He was
I
such a
already
good
told you
wrestler
that
back in the
wasn't
day.
me.
He just stopped showing up on TV.
All right.
Feels
So
bad.
Marco Polo did 100-bit cheer and asked, why do I only play WWE 2K games instead of the older ones that were the best on PlayStation 2, like SmackDown versus
Why?
Raw? Marco Polo, you pretty much answered your own question because those are ancient games. They're not new
Nigga,
releases.
look
When I
at what
played
you're
the
playing
WWE
right
game,
now. You're playing a
so
Game
it's an
Boy
element
Advance
of
game.
Kind of interest because it's a new release. And people are excited to see, geez, this one good. What are the new features?
I can't play these
versus
entertaining
last year's game,
old
etc.
games. I gotta play this boring
You know,
old
I don't think
game.
anyone is necessarily
While I do
looking
Gumshoe voice over
like,
and over.
oh, you know,
Very
the games
nice.
are good just because they were good at the PS2, so go back and do a throwback
Ancient.
wrestling game from like 2005.
King of Retro, ancient. I think this game might be older than those
The
games.
thing is, I did play those games back in the day. In fact,
Ah.
the SmackDown series that didn't turn into SmackDown versus Raw, I ended up not only owning a bunch of them, but I had like they called it the multi.
Why are we getting this
back then
information? This is
for
worthless
the
to us.
PlayStation 2, and I would have my friends come over. I would have like 5, 6 people over.
This
We'd
is
all
shit he
do,
did
like,
before
6-man
YouTube
tags and
existed. We
stuff,
can't even watch this.
Crazy ass matches, and they were fun.
I
as
can't
hell.
play the game you want me to play now, but don't worry, you guys. I
So
played
do
it like
agree with
15
you.
years ago with
I
my
do agree with
friends.
you. In fact, before
Thanks.
Batista was even in the games, I made my own custom.
Oh, more
Batista,
cool stuff
and
he
had a
can't
move where
do.
he powerbomb you
Let's
3
listen, you
times
guys.
in a row in one move. It was so annoying. All my friends would complain.
Whoa,
They'd be
listen to
"Dude,
all
the
of this
animation
cool
takes way
stuff
too
he can't
fucking
show
long
us.
for a normal movie," and I would do it like the whole round just to troll them.
Whoa.
So
Look how interested look how interested he is in
You
this.
just keep powerbombing over and over.
Can't do it though.
That was the cool part about those old games. You control the shit out of people.
Literally smiling, thinking about an old game. He can't play
But
it
anyway,
because it's ancient.
I did enjoy the throwback.
So he's gonna
WWE
play this
games.
instead.
And you know, at one point in the future, if ever I wanted to do like, oh, I'm gonna go to a trick down memory lane, let's play a bunch of them. I mean, maybe I would.
That's
thing
never
is,
gonna happen.
It's very hard to
This
get
is too
those
original
without
an
buy
idea for
them
DSP.
because they're on PS2, and PS2, a lot of those games.
And
like
you
the
think these
wrestling
games are rare?
Aren't available digitally. You can only buy them physically, and I don't have a way to capture from a PS2.
He doesn't know how to capture a PS2.
You know, any PS2 games
The
that
more
I
and more
played
you say it.
over the last 10 years that I've been doing this are over PSN, you know, emulated on like PS3.
You've learned nothing,
and they
though.
don't
You've
have
learned
those games
nothing.
to download, so I don't know how I would do it.
I don't know how I'm gonna capture a PS2.
Okay. All right, you guys ready? The incident.
Man. Now when he got paid, he figured out how to capture his
If it was
fucking
alone at his
Wii.
table. Let's press on that.
He literally bought a thing that plugged
Can I
into
stop you
his
for just a
Wii
minute?
and made it go to HD.
Huh? What is it? Did I say something
And he
that
was able to
contradicts the
play his
evidence?
Wii. It's a thing like
He's so
that
desperate
for the
that to be true, He's
PS2.
practically crying.
And he's
Testimony
brought this
just
up
now
multiple
doesn't match the
times
testimony given by
over the
Mrs.
course
Bird.
of years
She
that
claims
he
it
don't
was
know how to
another man at
capture a
the victim's
PS2.
table. Yeah, that's what she said. And
He's gonna need to get paid
What
to
killer
play a
wouldn't say
PS2
that
game.
faced with a
Literally
homicide
paid just to buy a
Hey.
$20 connection to hook an
Your
HD,
testimony isn't
HDMI
supported by
cable
the
up to
owner
it
or the other customer.
because it's DSP.
Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe?
Apparently,
Yeah, it's
it's
true.
this
Your
little
two testimonies
connection
tie up on that.
you can hook in the back
both
of
said
your
there was no other guy at the
PlayStation
table.
2. And it makes it like
What should I
HD.
do? Should I press on this
I'm
one a
gonna
little
try
harder or
that
not?
out.
Press it hard.
That's gonna be him a couple years from
Well,
now.
maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way. Huh.
Poor
That
dog,
argument
he's
is
still
as
trying to
weak as the
figure stuff
coffee
out,
at
dude.
Tree Bien, right? Huh?
He's Mr. Talent Man and
I
the
have
King
here
of
in my
Retro for
possession
a reason.
ticket.
Thank you for the files.
A
Mother
ticket?
love, big ups.
Looks more like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population.
Tekken gonna have to teach him how to capture a PS2. It's like the same kind of connection as the GameCube and the Wii, man.
This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef.
You have your little
moments
dude
after
come out that
poisoning
look
took
different,
place,
and you
correct?
get three
Oh,
little
wait.
colors.
This is the judge saying
And the three
this,
little
therefore it
colors
should
go in a
sound like
thing,
this.
and that thing can go in a
This is the
thing.
scene as witnessed by the chef.
And people on the
Moments
stream
after
can see this
poisoning
stuff.
took place, correct?
Or you might even have 6 little
I
dudes
think
come out the
cook
back
would
of the
agree.
thing.
That was such a clear
Then you gotta
view of
get
the
a
scene
different
in the crowd.
thing. And you hook that thing up to
How,
your thing.
Mr. Tripe, could
And
anyone
people can watch the
overlook
stream.
second person
It's pretty
at
cool.
the table?
Very scientific.
Robble.
Robble, I agree.
It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly.
I wonder who else
Crime
streaming
photo
this.
added to the court record. We understood that the guy Glenn L was listening to the radio at the time. He was listening to his radio, you
shit.
say?
I forgot it.
Yeah,
Didn't
he had
refresh
a
it yet.
portable radio.
What did he name this? DSP plays Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations.
some sort of
These titles are
earpiece.
starting to get
What should I do? Should I press
less
on
and
this
less
play a little
interesting.
harder or not?
number 1 though, Cowboy Man, and some dude number 2. But it doesn't matter. DSP is number 1.
What was it
Big
the
ups.
victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe?
DSP plays Phoenix Wright Trials
Huh?
and Tribulations.
How would I know?
It's his
Thanks a
new
lot.
title
We're
and
now one step closer to the
theme.
middle of nowhere.
DSP plays,
This isn't going very
followed
well,
by
is
game
it?
name.
Detective, could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used?
If it's a daytime stream, sometimes you have like a smart little response or a little phrase maybe.
So, traces
But
of the poison
Phoenix
were
Wright
found in
don't
the
get
coffee
that.
cup and nowhere else? Not sure I get you, pal.
DSP
Was the
plays
poison
Phoenix
liquid or
Wright
was it
Trials and
powder?
Tribulations.
I
Time
had
to
to put it in the
debunk
layman's
the
terms.
criminals.
I'd say it was a powdery
And imagine that
substance.
being a stream. Now that'd be fucking sweet.
No, you
So the
dumb
poison
bitch.
could
It
have been
wasn't problem.
anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt,
Abel
pepper.
tipped $1. Ho 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 bonjour
That's too much of a
monsieur, I am
lofty
Le
idea,
Pig
dude.
Roach and I am here to collect Z
Did
tips
you
to
put
pay
salt
for
and
Z
pepper in your
taxes.
coffee, Trey?
If you enjoy
I hope
Z
that French
Exo
dude don't come
DLZ,
back.
consider
victim took
giving
his
me
coffee
money,
black with
otherwise
no
IRS
sugar.
will repossess my house and my
Yeah.
prize horse.
It seems that the
Also
poison
big
could only have been in the
UPZ to
coffee.
Rocky and Z guinea
Should I
pigs,
do? Should I
baguette
press
bread,
on this point a
baguette
little
bread.
harder or not?
Thank you for the $1. Abel.
Alright. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee?
Oh, is Phoenix
Oh,
Wright
what do you
still
mean?
DSP?
According to this
Yep.
file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any
LSA
of
is
it?
a gay name and bent boxer
hey,
sucks
you're right.
cocks.
That's what I was
It's a
thinking.
pretty positive post in the chat.
In case you
Why
were
doesn't he
wondering,
drink out of his
that
mug
last
anymore?
objection was for the detective.
He still wears his shirts,
Huh, for me?
but he doesn't drink out of his
Oh, hey, you're right.
you know, his
You may be
DSP mug or
fooling
whatever.
the court,
Remember that?
but
The
I'm
little
not
Triple
falling
H
for
looking
it.
logo?
If you have the time to
That was a
waste,
Teespring
you have
item.
the
Dude, he
time
could
to
sell it
present
to
that
us.
piece of evidence.
Did you see him drinking out of my
that piece, sir?
DSP mug? The
Yes,
10 years
that
of
piece.
DSP mug? Pretty cool, right?
Oh, what piece was it again?
Yeah, he could be like that dude. And he
This.
could throw it at us, I guess.
I love when he does that.
No, you dumb
Can I be
bitch. It
grateful
wasn't
this girl was only
problem.
hot enough to give me first-degree burns?
Mr.
Bleh.
Detective tipped $1. Yo Turvin, I'm a somewhat new detractor dude.
Oh, Dark Side
Have you ever had
Frogs
a
wants to know
legit
why don't I
CSP
drink out of my
fan
Dark
come
Side
in your chat
mug
and
anymore,
butterfly
the
you
one
out
from
defending
Teespring?
Dave?
To be very honest, the only reason is because sometimes I wouldn't finish my drink, and if I didn't, the water would be exposed to the air.
What?
And sometimes the water would get stale, and also sometimes I would actually knock it and it would spill. Versus a bottle of water, you can always put the cap back on the top so that the water
He's
remains
knocked
more
over
fresh,
bottled
and when the
water
cap
more
is on
than
top, if you accidentally knock the
mugged
bottle
water.
over, it doesn't spill everywhere.
Multiple
I had that mug and I would knock it and it would go everywhere all over my laptop and shit. I'd be like, oh
Right.
shit. So after that happened a couple times, I kind of thought about, gee, maybe I shouldn't have this mug anymore out here. And even though it's a very nice
Right,
mug,
sure it
I
is.
very rarely would even have it like on
Right.
camera.
You
I would
have
like,
it?
here or whatever. You
No?
rarely would see it.
Right,
So
we
really
didn't
wasn't,
see
like,
it.
much advertisement
We don't
anyway.
see his fucking hands when he drink. Right. That's why he has a take a
Double
sip
D says, I
emote.
tried doing a frog voice.
Oh, now I remember. Yes, the other
Children's
person who came
entertainer.
into the restaurant and
Very
poisoned
nice.
the coffee. Arr.
Very nice indeed.
I'm not a
Oh my
children's
God.
entertainer.
Everyone, yay!
And yeah, I used to have people do that all
Alright.
the time.
All right, let's get back to
They used to be more
All right. Oh, now I
Aggressive
remember.
back in the day.
This is the.
You had Sammy, you had Ash Lamps or whatever his name is.
Take a good
You
look
had
at the
KG.
Oh yes, it's unmistakable. There's clearly a coffee stain on it.
And somebody else I can't think of right
Conclusive
now.
proof that the victim did drink the poison
Definitely
coffee
was
that
another
in his
dude.
cup. Ha! The
But you
victim
had
gulped
dudes like
down the
that
bit of
back then,
death
dude.
that the waitress
That's like the
brought.
OGs of anti
Like this.
detractors, I guess. Shoes too big, dude. Nobody gonna fill them again.
That was great. His throat moved. That was good. That was a good one. He said, like this. Whoop.
I know what you're doing, DSP.
Shout out to
Honestly.
Melfian, who is subscribed to the channel.
He's trying to like
That was
insert
good.
some fun
That
into
was
the
actually
stream.
really well
I
done.
get it.
That was funny.
Feels good, man.
All
If he
right.
did this for
Coach
every
Hughes
stream,
says,
then the
for
streams would be more
record,
fun.
only
Hey,
prints
Bad
out the
Bunny in
cover
the
of
chat.
victims and the defendants. Coffee cup
Because
added
she
to the court record.
bored.
Upon further investigation of this cup, we
Well,
found a certain
Tom
chemical
Fish had to be
substance.
distracted.
All right, and that was the potassium cyanide. Let's press on that.
We need Bad Bunny to get a
Potassium
frog emote.
cyanide. I've heard of that chemical before. Exactly how strong
She
is
would
this
add a
poison,
frog
Detective
emote.
Gumshoe? It's, well, that stuff's lethal. Eat too much and you're history. How much is too much? A lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's about enough
I don't
to
know,
finish
bro. I think
anyone
you should
up.
bring the mug back.
0.2
What
grams.
kind
how
of
much is
mean
that?
ass reasoning is that to not
You know
have
when
a
you swab
mug?
your ears for
Sometimes
earwax?
he would leave
Yeah,
the
about
drink
that
in
much.
and it would get
Only
stale.
usually we don't eat that.
Well, finish your
Probably
drink
tastes
and
like
throw it
shit.
away before you
Earwax,
leave
huh?
it.
Sounds like something Gumshoe's got an abundance of.
And he would knock it over.
Such a small quantity of poison.
He
could have
knocked
been
over the
consumed anywhere.
water bottle more than anything else. He crunched the water
Right, it
bottle.
looks like Miss Bird
He
might
throw
have
more
had some
stuff
kind of
away.
motive. All right, let's talk about that.
No brand recognition when he takes
Kind of
sips
a
out the
motive.
water bottle.
Yeah.
He can shill
but
every
if you
time
ask
he
me,
take a
it's
sip
been
out of the
way out
mug.
of proportion.
I'm gonna keep
You
using
know
the
what
water
my
bottle.
golden rule is, Detective?
No, you dumb
Sounds
bitch.
good to
You
me,
must
buddy.
Chuck out a
struggle,
bad cup of coffee. You can always
Double
get another.
Side Key tipped $1. Have
Huh?
you been studying
I
the
don't get it.
9/11 lore? Dave
Huh.
hasn't been. It will be on the test next week.
I'm saying
you might
we
get
can
an A
always
Mr.
get another
Tevin C
witness on the
hashtag
stand
what is
if
the
we have
true
to shut
9/11
you
lore?
out.
Kicking, dude.
Hashtag Dave did 9/11
fucking
hashtag
penguin.
Dave
Facts,
doesn't know
Detective.
about 9/11.
Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. She was. They say she wanted to steal a lottery ticket.
Oh yeah, his chat is
I
completely
knew it.
derailed
That's
right
what
now.
we heard yesterday too. That's what we heard yesterday too. It disappeared from the scene of the crime, and it wasn't just any lottery ticket.
Oh,
It
it's
was
a good
winning
thing
ticket
DSP
for
at least having fun
$500,000
tonight.
big smackaroonic cool ones. Oh yeah. Rubble,
Robble,
rubble,
robble.
rubble. Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he
See,
stole the
Bad
wrong
Bunny
one.
likes this kind of
Then
content.
is
Cat
it
wouldn't
possible
show up
Maggie
to
stole
this.
the winning one?
Because Cat ain't a real bitch.
What should I do?
Bad
Should
Bunny
I press
is,
on this
apparently.
button a little harder or not? All right.
The guinea pigs agree.
Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client. Huh. I have here in my hand
A
the
vape
very ticket in
nation.
question.
Down
Oh,
forward
look, that's
punch
half
took
$1 million
$4.20.
ticket.
Remember when
One of the
Ashish
female
Oh,
police
God.
officers found it when she
Twitter
was
that he
conducting
used
a
to
search.
pretend to be his girlfriend? Good
Oh,
times
the defendant.
exposing his lies.
Oh,
R.I.P.
wow, rebel,
I don't wanna
rebel,
think about
rebel,
it.
rebel, 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 rebel. What
I
the
remember
fuck?
it was this
I
dude
started
I
drinking out
was
of my bottle and I
playing
put the
while I
cap
was
on.
trolling in this game. I forget the name of that game.
Oh.
War Mode? Yeah, War Mode, I think it was.
This case is taken out of me, man. I'm trying
I
to
thought
drink
it
out of
was
a bottle
him.
with a cap on.
That was a fun day. You remember when I used to fucking play games online and troll people in them? What the fuck? It was years ago, dude. I've grown up so much since
All
then.
right, Soup Double G. Sounds good that you punched a kid at school right in the mouth. I'm sure that's a true story. Anyway, let's continue on.
That's the one thing he read from the chat for free in maybe the last, what, 45 minutes?
Huh?
That?
She's quite a
Somebody
lucky
saying they
bird,
punched
our
a
little
kid in
bitches.
school?
You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately, motherfucker.
Que paso?
Van Clay 009 just did a 100-bit cheer. I said, Phil, I've been away from gaming for a while. I'm back now, and I'm watching your Rage 2 gameplay and enjoying it myself. Love. Thank you, Van Clay.
Thumbs
for the
up.
cheer. Yeah, if you like high-octane, high-adrenaline, fast-paced first-person shooting action, you will love Rage 2. if you're looking for a good story,
high
different,
octane.
robust, you've never seen before,
Right.
yeah, you're not really gonna get it. But
I'm gonna go
that fast-paced FPS action, so
and
that's
see
why I think it excels.
how high octane it actually is.
Egg,
As I'm accompanied by eggs.
Fuck. Alright, I better keep an eye on that ticket.
Look at that thumbnail. That's pretty high octane.
What
I
shall
don't
we
know,
do?
man.
I mean, I'd like to take out a convoy.
Let's see.
I don't know if I'll be
Let's
able
see
to.
how
Maybe we'll
high
try that
octane
first
this
in
is.
Nimblehead North
High octane,
for this new
intense,
mission.
action-packed
They've done almost
gameplay.
nothing in the wild.
All right,
I'd like
what
to
are we
see,
doing?
You know what's there.
All right, getting some loading.
I have the feeling there's just stuff in the wilds that, you know, arcs and stuff that I just haven't come across because I haven't been over there much.
Still loading and going up this elevator. Pretty cool so far. Don't worry. Sniffing in the mic.
Geodude
This
says,
is high
"My leg hair was
octane.
the
If you
secret
like
sauce
the
ingredient."
fast,
That's
high
right.
octane,
My leg hair's so
id
thick it's like
software
spaghetti
gameplay,
strands.
son.
So it's
This is the
so we
playthrough
slow
for you.
cook my leg hair all day long in my homemade Italian sauce, and it's great. It's like having free pasta.
Right.
Oh my god.
All right, so high octane, right?
What is going on?
Sure. Oh, here we go.
I haven't seen an arc chest in a while. Because I'm right on top of something.
I hate your marketing sometimes, DSP.
He's got more evidence against
I hate your
Maggie?
marketing so much. High
This is the
octane.
apron that the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Just like how his streams
Wow,
are professional.
that's not the cleanest apron
His
I've
streams
seen.
are professional. He covers
stain
games
looks like
and all of these other fucking memes.
blood.
No, you dumb bitch.
But nobody else can
Brother,
call
don't
themselves
disturb.
anything. But he can hype
Wrestle
he can
Jam
hype
tip
his shit up as
$1.
everything.
Ghost, frog,
Delicious.
ghost, pig,
And somehow
ghost,
spilled
clown,
coffee on her
ghost,
step.
frog, ghost,
Oh.
pig,
Coffee?
ghost, clown,
That's not exactly
ghost,
the first
frog,
thing that caught my
ghost,
eye.
pig,
Russell
ghost,
Jam.
clown.
Of course. The coffee stain is the most interesting thing about this apron.
This will be like his
You know,
liquid
there's something
snake
else that
voice.
stands out
The
even
cool
more.
guy.
Something else? I presume you mean... Of course.
You
I'm
tried to
referring
kill
the
me,
pocket.
Solid Snake,
The
but I
pocket.
survived.
A search carried out
Now,
right after the incident
if you
uncovered this.
allow me, I have more to take
Cyanide.
care of.
The very poison used
See
by
you
the
later,
killer was
Snake.
in her apron pocket.
Ha ha ha
A
ha.
bottle
That would
of
be him.
poison in Maggie's pocket?
He wouldn't even be Australian, dude.
Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it. What?
What was that accent Liquid had?
How
I
was
was always
how
confused
was
by it.
Phoenix not presented with all the evidence up front, so he knew this and he could actually prepare a fair trial with counters and everything, rather than
I wonder if Cat liked this game.
Here's all this evidence that gets tossed right in the middle of the friggin' trial. This never would happen. Evidence must be admitted for scrutiny by both sides.
How many
before anything
courtrooms
goes to
have you
trial.
been
So
in,
that way if they have questions
Darkseidfield?
about it, if they want to challenge the authenticity of it, they
When
have
is the
the
last
ability to
time
do
you've
so. Not
seen
be able
a
to,
courtroom,
I can control this
Darkseidfield?
box of evidence no one's ever seen
More than
before.
10
Here
years
we
ago,
go.
at least?
That's not how it works. At least in the American court system.
Because if
Now,
he
in
went to
Japan,
court one
I have
day in the last 10
no
years, he
idea
would have
if this
talked
is
about it for a
different.
month.
So, I guess we have
So
to
what the
roll
fuck
with
are we
it.
complaining about right now in
No,
a
you
video
dumb
game
bitch, it wasn't
from
fraudulent.
Japan? It's like 15, 20 years
Stale
old, I
water
think.
tipped $1. When
What?
Dave
Alright.
poorly explains simple, obvious
Order,
stuff, we
order,
call
order.
it pig-splaining.
We'll accept these
So,
items.
when TV does the same, we call
All right, so warm
it nig-splaining.
Nig-splaining.
The apron has a small pocket, but
There
big
you go,
stains.
dude. But that's racist, dude. Pig-splaining isn't racist.
So this is actually, sorry guys, this is actually like,
Oh, my God.
this is interesting because we
Let's
got all
be
this
frank, if
evidence
this were
of
real, everyone would
blood.
be guilty
Like,
of
there's
perjury.
blood on the apron,
Yeah,
or
pretty
looks
much.
like blood
No,
on the
you dumb
apron,
bitch, it
yet there
wasn't
was no blood
fraudulent.
whatsoever involved in this murder.
Double-sided
like,
Val?
this is the first time that we actually have, like, bloody
Tevin should
evidence.
watch
Oh, there's
two
the red
virtual
herring or whatever.
YouTubers play
Or not the
Grand
red herring,
Theft
there's the,
Auto.
Oh, I don't
there's
want to
the-
have anything to do with
there's
that.
the
Only
proof.
50
It's
seconds
nothing.
long, but it's so
Apparently, even
good.
if it's blood,
We
it has
all
nothing
like
to
the
do with
word
this
I've
case.
seen
Sounds
enough
good.
virtual
Sounds
anime
good.
people on
Sounds good.
social
I don't
media.
know.
Sounds good to me.
Random
last year.
Rogers Cheery said, let's be frank, if this were real, everyone would have been guilty of perjury.
ain't
at
falling
this
down
point.
that
I
hole
guess so,
again.
because they all lie, right? They all lie on the stand. Okay.
Phoenix Wright just need to debunk these people.
Mr. Godot, why have you not explained the bloodstain to the court? Wow, here we go.
Well, you see, I'm the cool guy.
Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Don't play games.
Fucking cowboy, you know.
Colored stain is smeared upon. Oh, the blood color stain is smeared all over the apron.
Unbelievable.
That's ridiculous.
He should change
You know
his
what's
sub
funny? Anything
icon
about
to be that
bloodstain.
fucking cowboy face. I want
You don't
different,
need to
like
be
a
told.
like a
Look at it.
silver, a gold, a bronze, and a platinum and a diamond cowboy face. for his sub emotes instead of the crown. That would be amazing.
No way, sir. That's
Imagine if his chat had a bunch of little cowboys next to it.
Ketchup.
Although everybody in
She
the
must have
name
got
had a
some
little
on her
cowboy
apron
next
while
to it.
taking someone their breakfast that day.
One day, dude. I hope you
Should've
guys
spoken
are
up a little
enjoying the
sooner,
new
Detective Gumshoe.
cowboy sub
Post it like that again, and I'll have you
sub
drink 17
badge.
cups of ketchup with this.
Pretty cool, right?
Whoa.
You guys are liking
thought
it
everyone
in
knew what it
chat.
was
The cowboy. My cowboy hat.
Aguiar Torius did a video bit cheering and says, was the evidence presented in the previous
Hey, almost
trial?
200 views.
Because this is a
took
retrial.
long enough,
I
I
don't
guess.
know. Like, I don't. It's a good point. Is the evidence we're looking at today all of the evidence that was actually presented and acted
Why
upon in
does
the
he do
last
this so
trial,
much?
or
These
will
little
there be additional
poses.
evidence added? You know we don't know.
And
if we'll
Bad
get this
Bunny
the
is
first
just
time,
all
things that
over
have been
the
developed
chat.
since then. It's kind of confusing, right? A little bit at least.
And poor dog, he's struggling to ignore her.
I don't know Akio Torius. I wish I knew. They didn't really explain any of that. So, all right. So the judge says, I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made in this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence.
The question is, does Bad Bunny
all been
like
clearly
frags?
established.
Maybe.
Well, Trey, it seems you really are.
What if she's just trying to get him to cheat on Cat, dude? She running gay ops.
You really know how to drive a man nuts.
Oh my God, that's how Pro
just
Jared gets
continue with your
DSP back. He sends Bad Bunny to fuck him. Literally. And then it blow up in his face. And then Bad Bunny exposes him as a cheater. That's how Pro Jared gonna get him back. You better watch out. I see why you're ignoring it so much.
The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. I think we know who that is.
Santa?
Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him. But we figured out who he was pretty quick.
So
and
much
then the
rocking tonight,
investigation
and I
went
don't know why.
When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison.
I love
And
spam
that
as
was
long
it.
as it isn't too
Nothing else missing
obnoxious.
from the crime scene. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you were real.
I like how
Try.
Godot and Santa, I don't even know what his name's supposed to be. They pretty much the same
Don't count
dude.
on any more cross-examinations.
And
after
when it
this
comes to
one.
DSP
So
voice
let the
acting.
fun begin.
They both cool sounding. One of them just leaned more towards cool old dude. So much yawning.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So
Ah.
what I want to do, I want to save.
He tired, dude. He woke up at like 11 a.m. today. Could you imagine that shit? He had to wake up this morning and start making sauce. And he had to make the sauce all day today.
Okay. Just wanted to
Fucking
double check this is the
unbelievable.
right one. Okay. Shout out to Vic Von Doom, who has
Mister, I
resubbed
respect your
for
time,
5
you
months in a
guys.
row
I
since
wouldn't
Full
waste your
Member to someone.
time.
You would be my
Waits
parent.
until the day he has
And
to stream
you would
to
be
stir
going to
fucking
jail or
sauce.
getting executed.
He starts the stream late and he ends the stream early because he had to make sauce that you
Okay.
can't even see a picture of,
So let's push on this.
let alone get
Serial
a
man.
video of. He don't make a video or take a fucking
Serial
Instagram
man,
picture of it,
Gumshoe?
and he hype it up for
There's an
you
old man who's a
like he
regular
gonna
at the
send
restaurant
some in the
when the incident
mail.
happened.
I'm gonna have
we're
a
obviously
saucy
talking about the
Monday.
same old
You
man.
don't even get to see
Officers
it.
were dispatched right after the report came in.
Are we supposed
The
to
old
be
guy still
excited
made a
about him
fuss.
making sauce?
What took you so
And then
long?
make the stream
Then he hurled
worse?
abuse at them and seeds.
See. It make the stream worse to have more breaks
it
with
was
no
nothing. I
music.
cut each one
And he
with my
leave
teeth.
early, and he show up late, and we're supposed to be excited about it.
I guess that the mighty
No.
Godot could be avoid being attacked by that guy.
That's a saucy
The old
stream
man
for
was
you,
the
baby.
only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a
If
payphone.
you don't like it, I guess
apparently,
complain
so he
to
was late for
who could
reporting
you
that
complain
crime.
to? I don't know. It was a good line from an old song. I
Alright,
used to love.
so this is about Maggie passing out. Let's push on
Down
that.
Forward Punch tipped $1. Bad Bunny is owed
How
one
long
gay
was the
op
defendant
due.
unconscious for?
How can she resist the gay op?
The officers got to the
Miserable.
crime scene around
Just miserable.
2:40.
She's
Maggie
allowed
was
one
still
day
out
after
cold in the
the-
kitchen at that time.
Just one.
It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would have liked to have been on the scene myself. I bet you would have liked to have carried out the search too.
Wait, can he play
Maggie sleep like that.
Chrono Trigger right now?
Peaceful.
Don't Chrono Trigger have a frog?
Professional detective Gumshoe.
I think Chrono Trigger have a frog. And fly around in the sky with animals got a frog.
$1. I am not getting notifications for when you stream or when anybody
I have
else
no
uploads
idea
a
what that's
video.
like.
Is anybody having this issue?
People always had an issue. That's pretty much how YouTube designed.
Oops, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I?
People often don't have that issue.
Okay. So the video didn't have any identification on it.
This is a super secret stream, though, dude.
Didn't have any. What are you saying? Are you
I
saying
didn't post to YouTube
it?
about it, a tweet about it, and I didn't have a countdown for it.
No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card.
Oh shit, this
on
dude
it,
bad.
pal.
I loved you and your content for 11 years, and that's crazy. It has
58
been the long wait. It has been that
I
long.
can't believe I found
But I
something
know
so
all of
less
us
than
would
their
love
wallet
to
than
see
me,
you play
pal.
classic
The
games.
victim sounds like
Your
thoroughly
something something.
miserable
I would
man.
love to see classic games, actually. I'm a huge fan of classic games, dude.
Why not give him? Why not give him?
Get some
a bit of
Disgaea
it?
1 in there, maybe.
I
Let's
think
go
I got
way
something
back.
here.
Some Final Fantasy 6, maybe.
All right.
Final Fantasy
Shout out
2.
to Marco Polo. You did 100
No, that's
cheers,
fucking
and I loved
stupid.
you and your content for 11 years. That's
Let's play
crazy.
some
It's been
Phoenix
that
Wright.
long. All of us would love to see you play classic games again, like you did back in 2010 to 2013.
This is a classic game.
Egg but tip $2.
For some reason,
Alright.
because
So,
it's DSP, you think this is like a new game.
Wait a sec.
Because they stretched it
Did I
out.
say something dumb again?
Clear, but
Let me
I really
paraphrase
need
what you
your
just
help with
testified
some
to this
stuff
court.
behind the scenes.
The victim didn't have any
Things
form
are
of ID on it.
financially
That's
very
basically
bad
what you
right
said, right?
Pose.
The dude that just got married after going on a weird vacation
In that
across the
case,
country
how were you able to identify the victim so quickly?
comes back and tell us he's gonna not have any money for the next 2 months.
He's still let down.
And hadn't he been
Whole
recently
saggy
like talking about
shoulder
getting a
puppy
pet
eyes
cat?
thing going.
So that's gonna be the next hot thing.
Prescription bag on the victim's table.
Phil is gonna get a pet cat as
It
he's
seems
begging for
Mr.
money
Glenn
online.
Elk visited the doctor before he went to Très Bien.
That's gonna be good.
You got the
The cat
victim's
gonna
name from the
scratch
medical
up all
records
the
of the
doors and
doctor who
shit.
prescribed the meds. That's a reliable enough
Fucking
source
asshole.
for the court.
Is
What should I
eventually
do?
gonna have a
Because this
cat.
owner asked to hear more. We want more.
Well, he won't watch it, obviously. He's going to be streaming. He's never going to let it come in the room when
sort
he
of medicine was
streams.
in the bag?
So he's never going to interact with it.
Well,
and cat going to be gone all
Actually,
day.
the bag we found was
So the
empty.
cat is going to be at home
Huh?
locked in the room,
Yeah,
wanting to commit
completely empty.
suicide. From day one, that cat is going to hate
completely
itself
empty.
over there.
Victim's prescription bag.
He's going to be
added the
dead
court
within 3
record.
years.
Interesting.
Don't care how
Very
old it is or how young it is. It's going to be gone within 3 years.
Goes down smooth.
Feels bad,
You're
man.
entering an empty paper bag as evidence.
You gotta
You're
get one
desperate,
first,
are you,
though.
Trey?
You can't just randomly get a fucking
Now,
cat
what
like you
happened
get a
with the
hamster, but
investigation
this
after
is the
that,
same dude that kind of randomly got married, so. Lean in Manuel
man,
Burt.
Excuse me. When Maggie was searched, we found a lottery ticket.
Purposely
and a bottle of poison.
leans into Burt. That's his way of, getting
The
Bad Bunny
defendant
to
had
really
been
see
passed
what's
out for a
going
while,
on over here.
correct? In that case, is
Try
it
to
possible
persuade her a
someone
little bit.
planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? Hey, yeah, you nailed it, pal.
Oh, God, Gumshoe.
It happens to me all the time. We had an apartment party the other day, and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes.
Gumshoe is the worst.
Keep up this crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat.
Lean in Manuel Burt.
Sorry. So, Trite, someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket. That's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up with some evidence? Well, I'd love to if I had any. It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue on with your testimony, witness. That was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
Well, his views are really
$100
teasing him
ticket and
tonight,
the bottle
huh?
of poison were accounted for.
$4 can't even get him to
Interesting.
200.
It's true that
How
those
dare
two
you?
items are accounted for. But wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day? Oh, yeah.
Frog
The one the
Coast.
restaurant owner
God
took.
damn it, this mouse.
You want a whole
Frog
dollar
Coast
with it.
Frog?
What a lucky guy, huh?
Could you make a frog joke
They're
and
just good
combine it
luck.
with
Get away with
Space
it.
Ghost Coast to Coast?
It was just $1,
Like Frog Coast.
I guess no one
Frog to
cares when it's
frog?
that little. Except for Gumshoe.
Maybe.
Haha.
You can make anything work.
If
if
I
you
don't
try
find a
hard
hole in
enough.
this testimony, the judge is going to hand down the verdict.
You can frag posts like when people
Okay.
used to gun posts.
Otis33 did a 200-bit cheer. And he said, have a good stream. Thank you very much, Otis, for the cheer of the night. Top cheer of the night. Let's get you up on
Oh
the
yeah, let's get him up
back
there.
to back to back to back. Like Drake.
Trill Burnell tipped $3.33. Be on the lookout
Almost.
for the Trill Burnell
There
Zenny
we
Lover
go.
mixtape.
Very
Double
nice.
cup of
Honest,
lean-in manual
combined.
band.
Contribute. Thank
Featuring
you
the
very much.
hit tips, bits, and subs. Out on Gooparthide Records.
Also, Marco Polo just cheers.
Think
Your
of
content is awesome.
333.
Thank you very
Trill
much.
Burnell.
Turkey, cheer 100 bits. Was it a troll cheer? I actually heard it from someone.
Hey, Xandy Glover is a pretty good name, though.
Oh, his question was something stupid about cats.
Whoops.
I didn't read it because it was
Really dumb. Can you ask intelligent questions about cat? Is that
What do
even
we do?
possible?
Gumshoe isn't giving.
What is an
anything to work
intelligent
with.
question about cat? What she like to
We
cook?
give on any contradictions if
Probably.
he doesn't give us something.
Phil, what's your
Yeah,
favorite
that's
food that cat makes?
you,
That's
Gumshoe,
pretty
like
much
Dumb
like the only
Dumber.
shit we can ask. And what game she playing?
Our only hope is that they were so
He
dumb
don't
they
know
missed
anyway.
the obvious. Come on, Gumshoe, be the dumbest
Does cat
you've ever
like
been.
frogs?
I don't know if cat likes frogs. Cat likes cats, obviously.
Oh shit, we got Lean On Me with the song in the Lean In manual band. Oh, that's a good idea, dude.
How long was the defendant unconscious for?
I
The
was
officers
just going
got to the crime
Lean
scene around
In
2:40.
manual band.
Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time. It took another 10 minutes or
Yeah,
so
at least
before
Bad Bunny
she came
having
to.
fun in this chat, dude.
I would have liked to have been on my scene myself.
That's something.
I bet you would have liked to have carried out the search too. I would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that, all pretty and peaceful. You're a professional detective, Gumshoe. Not a professional bird watcher.
Maybe Cat bought new swords when he sold all his DVDs.
Alright.
That's the super
We already
deep
know
lore.
that.
When they was going to sell all those
Yeah, yeah,
DVDs,
okay. We didn't
there
have
was a
any
shit ton of
extra
like
shit.
fancy swords
yeah.
behind the register.
He didn't have any? Are you saying that was
Cat
stolen
looked
then?
over and said, "How much you just got?
So
Yeah,
I
give
don't
it to
think
me."
so. Yeah, he didn't have any and nothing on him. Just 58
Rip DVD
cents.
money, dude.
Right. Why were you only at 58 cents a change for something? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Huh? Oh, he meant the game.
So, the dinner cost $20, but he had 58 cents left. Now, I'm just trying to think maybe the price.
This little arm shit he do.
That's not going to factor in
Trill
at all.
Burnell tipped
The stretching and
$3.33, and
the
Uber
underarm
across Phil's
situation,
forehead as
I'm not a fan of
$18
it.
to
Sam Fool
$23.
tipped me $1 and says, "Did you hear the new Xbox will have Connect 3.0, dude? Come on.
Where's
Stop
the
that.
VR solution for Xbox?
It's not even funny to joke
Still
about.
ain't come
There's
out
no
yet.
fucking way it's gonna have that. There's no way to do it Connect again. They can't be that stupid. There's no way. There's no possible way Microsoft can be that fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
DSP never
Come
tried to
on.
run anything in the ground after it didn't succeed the first time.
Alright, anyway. Rio, he was pretty quick.
This shocks me as well.
Maggie was searching for the lottery ticket. and
What the
wow,
fuck
boy.
is this shit? The lazy kid in class now?
Oh wait! There was one where I asked 2 questions, wasn't there? There was one where I could have asked 2 questions. Fuck, which one was it?
He's Louise, dog. Thank you for the 333. Trill Burnell.
Alright, we're able to identify the victim. Oh,
I
that.
think he might have figured something out.
There was the bag. Okay.
There we go. No? If you're on Tinder and you're a swipe right on a chick and meet up in real life and she looks like this with the frog emoji, what do you do?
I'm trying to figure this out.
Oh, it's
This
Bad
is
Bunny.
very
Thank you for the
tricky,
cheer, Bad Bunny.
okay. Bad Bunny did 100% cheer.
Well, I wouldn't have to
When you're on
worry
Tinder,
about
you swipe
Tinder
right
if
on
I
a
have
chick
you,
that
baby.
You're gonna meet up with in real life looks like this, the frog emote.
The frag
Dude.
emote.
I don't know because I don't even know what Tinder. I mean,
Oh,
what is Tinder?
yo,
I know it's dating.
live
I don't
footage
know
of a
about
person
it.
trying to pretend to not know what Tinder
like
is.
you're
Holy
forced
fuck!
into
This dude looked
going to see
down
a
a
person
barrel of the
looks like a
camera and tried to
frog.
say, "What is
Maybe you
Tinder?"
like frogs.
Holy
Maybe
shit!
it's folks. Maybe
What
maybe
is
the person
Tinder?
Is attracted to frogs. Kermit the Frog. A lot of people are attracted to Kermit the Frog. So maybe it's not an issue.
We
I
had
don't
so
know.
many Tinder
Anyway,
discussions
Uzi cheered
in his
51
fucking
bits. Thank you, Uzi, for the
pre-streams
51 bit
when he
cheer.
was pretending to be single, and now he doesn't
So-
even know what it is anymore.
We gotta find the one that had the 2
Oh
options.
well.
I don't have time for dating, you guys. I'm too busy streaming. If girls
Okay,
sleep
back to
at
where we
night.
were.
Oh, they sure do.
Where was the one that had the 2 options?
It depends on what you do with them.
God damn it.
Girls sleep at night.
It was stolen. 58 cents. Yeah, how do we know it? Because of the bag. Oh, okay.
That'd be a good
so I
weird
pressed
montage
again,
to make one day.
and now he's saying something different. Okay, so
You
here
probably
we
would
go.
have hours
Let
of
me paraphrase
footage
what
if you
just
took
went to
every
this
little
court.
weird discussion he
didn't have
had
any form of ID on it.
about
That's
how he
basically
don't
what you
have
said,
he
yes.
don't have time to get a
Yeah,
girlfriend or
basically.
he don't have time to
In that case,
date.
how were you able to identify
He
the
don't
victim
have
so
time to
quickly?
talk to anybody. He's not
Know that.
texting anybody.
So he's
All
let
of
down
that
the whole
weird
second
shit.
puppy eyes thing. So the
Jeez
prescription bag,
Louise.
right?
And the whole
There you
time
go.
he was talking to Cat.
But the video's named for the medical
Oh, well.
records. Okay. So there you go. Now, how do I...
It was a secret, you guys.
But there was a question before. Wasn't there a question before?
Just when you thought you would never have a dude that was almost 40, keep being in a relationship a secret from you. You fucking Mad Dog side, Phil. Something your real life parent wouldn't probably do. DSP did it to you. He pretended to be single.
I thought there
How
was
dare
2
you.
questions you could ask, and I asked one, but I need to ask the other, but I can't find it now.
You're not gonna figure
Oh, I
anything
know
out
the
with
option
this
number
chat
'cause I
tonight.
chose the right one. Oh.
Oh shit!
So then
One
what do I
dude?
do?
Wait. Oh my god! I think one dude
I
helped.
got the bag as evidence. Do I present that
Maybe.
here now?
All you need is one. Frags on lags with pags.
Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah,
You put a frog as evidence.
CM $2 million says, do you want to make a bet for $50 on the Connect 3.0? No, I'm not saying that. All right, let me
Oh
put it this
boy.
way. Maybe Microsoft will have a Connect 3.0, but there's no freaking way they're gonna do it like they did with the Xbox One, where it's required.
No
to
shit,
buy the
dumbass.
system. Maybe they'll sell it as a separate.
It's no way Microsoft
Maybe
will
they'll
make
have
the
a
biggest
special
mistake
edition
of
that's
last
more expensive that has the
generation.
Connect
You don't
3.0 with
say.
it. There's no way in holy hell.
Is this
that
like a
they're
Review Tech
stupid
USA
enough
video
to
now?
think that people are gonna want to have
Or you
that
tell me
mandatory
something
thing.
that's
People will
totally,
not buy that
totally
fucking
obviously
console
gonna
this time.
happen, and you act like
Okay.
it's super new and fresh?
All right.
Man, there's no way they're gonna make the biggest mistake ever again. That would be stupid. Cut the video? Yep.
All right, so I'm trying to figure this out.
We ended a Phoenix Wright video with a Xbox discussion. Sure.
So I fucked up the objection. I'm gonna say.
This playthrough gonna be sweet when you watch it back in like 10 years or so, and everything out of context. You see him responding to people in the chat. You don't know what they said in the chat. Wait a minute, new Xbox. It's gonna be we're gonna be the Xbox won't even be making a console anymore. Some dude gonna be watching this, floating around in space. Xbox? What is he talking about? What's an Xbox? You're gonna have to Google it. Of course, Google will still be around.
There's accounted
Feels bad.
for. Another
man.
lottery ticket.
Xbox, the retro Microsoft
I don't know what I'm
funded
supposed to do
company.
here. I'm stuck, dude.
I don't know, but will we still be on Windows 10? We should be on Windows 10 still.
Ugh.
As stupid as that sound. You falling asleep, DSP? What's going on over here?
I don't know. I can't figure this out. This is
Oh,
stupid,
man.
really fucking ambiguous ones. Where even though I got a
This
piece
is
of
why,
evidence to present,
no matter how bored
and
I
it's
could
obvious
possibly
that
be,
this is the piece of evidence
I
they
never
want.
stream these kind of games.
Okay. I can't figure it out.
Because this is horrifying. Horrifying content.
No, it's
I can't
done.
figure
This
it out.
is fraudulent.
That
Lenny
keeps $1.34.
Emmanuel. Just
Bro,
subscribe
you
to the
still
channel.
think
Thank you
I'm
for
not
the
a
sub.
tracker?
Lenny Emmanuel, I appreciate
Love
that.
your content. Big ups. See y'all later, Derek.
Nah, you're just a dude dog like to respond to for free a lot. For whatever reason. You should ask to be a mod, dude. Then he'll start responding to you.
Alright, the car was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a scary old
Oh,
man. We already
DSP
know
got
that.
his
We know who
wedding
the
ring
old
on you
man was.
guys.
When I get passed up from the shock, must have been real tough for her.
We got this new pose we make with our face, apparently, I
We
guess.
didn't have any identification on him. We know that. We pressed. We found out that we had the bag. That's how they figured out who he was. Nothing I could do there. We figured out we was pretty quick. Then the investigation went smoothly. How did you find out? Because you had the bag. Okay.
Do you support facial
Bag was
recognition
from the lottery ticket and
technology?
the bottle of poison. The winning lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. Right? That was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
Don't worry, dude. You're gonna get it eventually.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. Then why did you find an empty prescription bag with no prescription in it? What happened to the prescription?
Phoenix Wright took all the drugs?
Even though that prescription might literally have absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with this case at all.
Right.
Alright? This is the one thing where we can say, ah, gotcha, something was actually missing from the scene. So I think that's
You're gonna
what
make
we
a
have to
detractor
push.
video about it?
Okay. Ben Boxer cheered. Said, do you support facial recognition technology? Sure,
Why
why
not?
not? Let's do this.
It's not.
Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. I got it. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony. Thank God. Oh, I was stuck there for like 10 minutes. Oh,
That was rough.
Finally. I'm getting all anxious just
Yeah,
waiting.
at least
so
they got
hurry
it,
up,
dude.
Will you? You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No, they didn't.
No, you dumb bitch, it wasn't fraudulent.
The victim was given a prescription right
Label
before
tipped
going to trade
$1.
Yen.
Someone please show this footage to
Where
Funimation.
then
Phil
did
can
the
be
medicine
Vic
disappear
Magnona's
to?
replacement. His voice acting
Good
is
question.
clearly superior.
Shout out to Bad Bunny, who
Instead
just
of
gifted
playing
5
games on Twitch,
subscriptions.
he could be the main
to
voice
5
of the latest
random
anime
people
pig
in stream chat. It was
antagonist.
with a 5-sub grouping.
Shout out to my
It
new
says,
favorite
so
Pay Pig
congratulations
Bad
to
Bunny.
the following 5 people who just received gifted
Very fucking
subscriptions.
good shit, sister.
We've got Jawson.
Oh, they get the names, too.
It's You Gaming. Andrew 11235. Boone Wood. And Not Detractor Beam. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sub count now. See, we need to update this. The sub count has gone down by 400 subs.
Shout out to all these psych accounts that
So
just got
sadly,
gifted
we're down.
subs.
No,
Big
we're not.
ups.
Hey, according to this, it went up by 1.
Remember when gifting
Probably went
subs
down by a few
first
during
came
the
out
stream, but then the sub bomb
and he
rate
said the
went back up
names?
again. So thank you to Bad Bunny for the
And the
support.
first time it ended up
And
being like
Beast
10 or
Bro
50 at in a
125
time.
is on
He
the 300
fucking
cheer.
stopped. Bad Bunny got a special treatment. And she got a bottle crunch. Oh, shit.
And Beast Bro says
More
the
attention than
following.
cats.
Hey Phil, sadly I wasn't able to make it to the stream earlier, so I was wondering if you could explain
What a
Sauce
fucking
Day.
asshole.
P.S. Been loving the
I
content.
can't drink out of
by
this
the way.
mug that I can
Sauce Day is the
advertise to
day
you.
when every 2 to
I want to
3
drink out of
months
this bottle so I can crunch
I
it
make
in
a
here.
homemade pot of Italian sauce, my mother's recipe that I have actually changed and honed over the years to my
You
own
changed how
liking.
much sugar you put in it.
Cat
That's
now
literally
helps me
all
with
you
it, and
did.
also
Calm
helps with
down.
the adjustment of
And
the
sometimes
flavors
you
and
use
seasonings
turkey
and
because you
things.
have gout.
And it simmered for 5 hours during my first gameplay stream.
Nice
and then
fucking
we had
humble
these
brag,
amazing,
though.
spicy chicken sausage,
Polish
mozzarella,
fucking soup
and
or some
homemade
shit.
Italian
You know?
sauce subs on these crusty roll grinders. Oh my
Polish
god, it was
sauce.
really good. It hit the spot. The
Look at him
only downfall
orgasming
was
over
a
his
lot of
own
washing
food.
afterward. A lot of dishes and stuff.
Flailing
involved.
and
Like the sauce
T-posing and
was enough
Y
for
posing.
6 more meals. We're gonna do pasta and other things with it. So pretty
As
cool.
he brags about
Pretty
food he
cool,
couldn't even take a
okay?
fucking picture of.
All right.
Ah!
Thank you, Beast Bro. You're the top cheer of the day. Let's
Did
go
we
ahead and
even
get you
get?
up on the
I'm gonna
leaderboard.
give him the benefit of the doubt for a bit. Where my mouse at? Did it fall and I never got it? Yep.
That's not Beast. Beast Pro 125. 300 bits.
Let's see.
Thank you for
Did
that.
the
Also,
madman
thank
actually
you,
do
CM
it?
Fool, for the $2
I doubt he
earlier
did
top
it.
tip of the night. And to everyone who has contributed so far tonight, I appreciate that.
Wait,
Let's continue,
no, that's not
okay?
right. That's right.
FYI, we've got about 1 more hour.
For real?
1 more hour.
Yep,
for you to
not
figure out tonight's
anything.
stream, okay, everybody?
Wonderful.
All right. We're the end of the
I didn't
medicine
even get a
disappear
picture
tip.
of a fucking spoon or something. Oh well.
It's hard to get me to fit in a frame like him.
Right. Well, that was fun.
You are too cool, pal. Indeed. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook
having
such
fun
vital
tonight,
pieces
dude.
of evidence?
Look how much fun he can have when
I
he's
guess
making
that's the most careless
$6.
thing I've done so far, huh?
Unless he didn't update it. I feel like he
The victim
didn't
was
update
killed by poison,
something.
And the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself.
Rabble.
Order. Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that?
Oh, this dude back.
That's all. What?
Wait, holy shit, that was
Please
so
record
late.
the name of the clinic on the prescription on
Yeah.
the bag, if you will.
Why is this shit so delayed? That was
What's
the chair
clinic's
about
name
the
got to do with
sauce
anything?
sauce thing.
New
His camera
ear
pretty much straight up covered that up.
otolaryngological otolaryngological. Just what kind of illness is the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot?
Since tomato sauce is moisturizing,
hardly
could you
a
technically moisturize with your homemade Italian sauce trademark?
More like a
Asking
bitter
for a
warm,
friend.
you could say, much like the smell of this bitter coffee. A warm
Moisturize yourself
The day
with
before the
DSP's
incident,
Italian
Mr. L found
sauce.
himself in a fight.
A frog just gave me a hand job.
Blow to the side of the
Very
head.
fucking good shit.
He ruptured his eardrum. Then what on earth was the prescription he was given?
Frog poster.
It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal. Not to be
Somebody gonna
ingested.
do this
Ah!
like 3 years from
What?
now, and everybody's gonna be
Rubble.
confused.
Rubble.
And they're gonna have to half explain a 3-year-old meme.
Thank you, whiteboard marker, for the 50-bit cheer. I appreciate that. It's mentioned in the autopsy report, if you read the fine print, they found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear.
Dog gonna be playing
yes,
the newest
here it
PlayStation
is.
5
Very,
game,
very fine
and some asshole gonna come in the chat
seems Mr. L
and post
could be
100
applied
frogs
to
back
this
to back
medication
by
while
himself,
he was at Trebia.
and everybody's gonna be confused.
Therefore,
And
it would be
one
absurd
person
to
gonna
believe
be there to
that he
say,
would have eaten
"Oh
these
yeah, I remember when people used to do that."
Reminds me of a joke.
People, I remember the frog
Joke
meme from
goes like this.
2019.
Dear Preparation H, I am writing you a formal complaint this here day because lady, I ate the whole dang tube and I still got these dang hemorrhoids.
What the hell?
Okay, enough of that. I heard that freaking joke when I was a kid.
I don't have a debit card, so I can't tip. From
It seems
Dark
that this
Side
medication is
Frogs,
irrelevant to the case
I'm
after
sure
all.
that dude was ready to tip immediately.
No, Nick.
Dark
If you don't
Side
think of something quick, it'll all be
Frags.
over.
Lean.
She's right.
That's all I like to do.
But I can't get away
I
with
lean
my
in the
old-
morning. I lean in
you
the
can
night.
judge any
If you
old
detract in
professional
my
shit.
chat,
Push it.
I'll lean on the
You
side.
gotta push it real good.
What the hell are these
Yeah.
nighttime streams
Push it.
sometimes?
Ooh, push it real good. You gotta push it. Here we go.
What the hell?
Ready? Push it real good. Only
You need to
moments
lean
ago,
on
Mr.
site,
Grinnell made the
dog.
following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of this medication while he was at Très Bien. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime?
He trying to seduce Bad
The
Bunny.
medication
Yo,
in question was for topical
is he
use
being
inside of the ear
purposely
canal.
like try hard clown
That doesn't change
nose
the fact
entertaining
that it
tonight
could not
because
be found
fucking
at the
Bad
crime
Bunny is
scene.
here?
However insignificant it may seem,
Is
it's a
Bad
lawyer's
Bunny
duty
like
to
when
pursue
Twitch
the truth.
staff show up or some shit and he put on a little costume
You
for
know
him?
as well as I do that the medication
Maybe
is
so.
good. Fallen 1570 just did a 400
You
bit
never
share and
know,
said, just
dude.
watching it makes me want to have some coffee.
A shit ton of frogs by the chocolate.
Yeah, whenever you see someone doing something like that, like for example, oh, someone's eating a salad, all of a sudden you'll start craving a salad, right? Oh, someone's eating a delicious chocolate bar. Oh man, I want a chocolate bar. So you see him drinking coffee, you start smelling like nice aroma of a deep, rich coffee, and you're like, oh man, I can really go for a nice sip of some deep Colombian blend. I know. All right, anyway.
Okay,
Ah.
well there you go.
It hardly seems likely a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would
No, you
contain
dumb
it either.
bitch, it wasn't
But it
fraudulent.
did. The possibility is undeniable.
The blackest eyes tipped $1.
Arrgh.
Bad Bunny
Bruh.
trying to slide.
This fucking-
Dave should
That's
start
enough.
grooming her as soon as
Mr.
possible.
Godot,
No
is
telling
the
when
detective the
Potato
only
Lady
witness
will
the
snap and
prosecution
leave in a
wishes to
huff.
call?
She can have Ket's office,
Mr.
formerly
Godot?
known as Panda's
Shit,
office.
she could actually do something in Cat Office too. Besides play Overwatch
got my
once a
own
month.
witness I'd like to call, sir.
Thank you for the
The old man was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder.
Tips, dude. Hash got it to
Kudo.
I think it for $6, Johnny 1488.
Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication.
It's a slow night, dude. People
However,
must be watching basketball. Or
Exploded all in the previous trial, and that is something that bothers me.
Yay, good job,
I'm actually
Nick.
surprised they don't blame more TV shows and movies
For a 10-minute recess.
for his low view
Which
count.
will hear the prosecution's next witness.
Well, I don't know if you guys know about the newest big box. What did he call it? Box office. Box office smash hit movie, but people are apparently really talking about it on social media. So I think less people might be here because they're too busy watching the newest
that
movie.
was close. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
Oh, I just got to cheer. Oh,
That's my
Phil,
line, sir.
I thought you don't look at the views.
No, it's my
Well, I'm
line.
not
I
looking
think I
at the
really did die a
views.
little bit.
I'm just telling you guys,
Looks like we all
you know, to
nearly
be
died.
prepared if less people show up for the street.
Well, Marco Polo, thanks for the cheer, but I'm not going to say what you said.
Kojima's a
All right,
fucking
anyway.
cocksucker.
I can't believe
I'm not
Detective
gonna say what
Gumshoe.
you
Why would he
said.
betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me.
I guess he
totally
liked
set me
Kojima
up.
now
I don't think he meant to
because
do
you don't
that,
want
Maggie.
to. He
Back
gun
to a
guards
corner.
for him.
I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right?
Kojima
It's
is
okay. I know all
up there
about
with
lies and
wings
betrayal.
now. I
I've
guess
had it my whole life.
it's people at Dark
But it
Hate that
really
you don't
hurt
want
this
to. You don't want to shit
I
on.
felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate
Kojima's
that
a
guy. I don't
fucking
ever want to see him
cocksucker.
again.
A vape, a nation.
That was a good quote, dude. That was a great DSP moment.
Crab gang.
Akio Artorias Cheese, what is your opinion on
I'm worried about our friend Mr. Dar.
Kobe Luwak
I've never even heard
coffee.
of this. Some kind of coffee? I've never heard of it before, dude.
Not gonna read it.
His hair green or
Never.
whatever and
So I have
start
no
blowing
opinion
air
on it. I
horns
don't even
when
know
someone
what the hell you're
tips.
talking about. All right, poor Gumshoe.
Hey Phil, have you heard of these words? I'm not gonna
next
say
one is
because I
going to
never
be
heard
that old
these
guy from
words
the park,
before, and
right?
I'm scared of saying stuff
Yeah,
because it
Mr.
might be
Kudo,
offensive
lover
and it
of
might be
beaches
a
out
joke
in
because I
House.
don't want anyone to make fun of me. No, man, I never heard of it, dude.
Bunny tip
Really
$2.
stubborn. I mean, he's
Hate
pretty
heaven.
set in his
I
ways,
think
you
you
know.
are a very attractive chocolate
Yeah,
person.
he's
We're
a big
never
old
gonna
grouch.
get
Are
coffee
you going to be able to
sometime.
handle him, Nick?
Slide into my later
Yeah, I
tonight.
can take whatever he
I'll be
throws at
waiting.
me, even though
I
it's
sure
never any
hope you
bird
like milk
seeds.
in your coffee. Aubergine, aubergine,
Aubergine.
aubergine, 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 aubergine.
All right,
aubergine,
continue.
aubergine, aubergine.
It's a fancy word for
aubergine.
eggplant, dude. Thank you for the $2, Bad Bunny, and a 420 from Crab Gang. I'm worried about our friend Mr. Dog. The clown is reaching critical mass. And before you know it, he'll be dying his hat green and start blowing air horns or someone tips. He already did the air horn thing, though,
The
huh?
lucky old timer
Kinda,
caught the
for his
show
birthday.
over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand?
He should do that for every stream.
Name and occupation.
Something to
Phil.
delay the gameplay even more.
The name's Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. Honor and duty are what make me.
I like how this
Mind
dude
you, I
is
can be
just,
credible
he's a
sometimes,
detractor.
too.
This is the
We
detractor
don't need to
voice.
hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the
Or the person
occupation.
that'll like tell him to raise his camera quality or
occupation?
something.
Ha,
This is the
listen,
voice they
young.
get, the mock voice.
How much do you think there's how
I
much do
just
you
got a
think there is
50-bit
for
cheer,
Komodo
and
embroidery
it says,
here?
"Oh, well, Phil, you said you would beat the game." And
That's
within
what I
a
do
couple
or
weeks
did
of-
back in Japan. I embroidered
Well, I'm not going to
West
read the rest
kimonos.
of it because the
My
guy's a
ancestors were
fucking
embroidering
troll.
kimonos before this country even existed.
That's the character.
Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed.
He gets the
Hey,
mocking
maybe you could
voice.
embroider my costume sometime. Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. So I had to take a job working for a cash register at burger joint.
Plus the rocking
pretending to
back and
smile.
forth.
That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen.
No then, witness.
Cheering
Were
is
you
a great
here
way
in
to
the
show your
restaurant? Were
excitement
you there in the restaurant
for the
at the time of
gameplay on
the
stream and to support the channel. Cheer 100 bits. 100 bits
Oh,
to receive
yes.
an
I was
on-screen
eating
thank
some
you
seeds over
animation.
a cup of
And use the custom
cappuccino.
command DSP cheer plus the number of bits you
What
want
do
to
you
cheer.
think these are,
In order
huh?
to see a custom DSP cheer mode on the
see.
channel.
So
Jesus
you
Christ.
saw everything that happened, Grant? Did I? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I did. I saw it all. Then please, tell the
It's
Lord.
like a scuffed
We're all
Gilbert Godfrey.
All right, see you later, Marco Polo. Have a good night. Sure.
Oh
I'll
shit,
tell
yeah,
you.
new
I'll
game
tell you
come out
every last
tomorrow, huh? That
detail.
fucking Sonic game.
He's really getting
I
into
forgot
this.
all about it. That's gonna be pretty exciting, dude.
All right, what I witnessed.
It'd be pretty funny if the game actually not
Yeah,
out
man,
when he
it was
wanted to be
really
out,
sports paper.
and he never buys it because of that.
The serving girl brought him
Dr.
a
Dave
cappuccino,
featuring
which
Bad
he put
Bunny
something
tipped
in it.
$1. Say my
The man
pen
took
is
one
small.
sip of it, looked like he was
The
in
sauce
terrible
would
pain,
disagree.
and then collapsed.
My list
That's
crosses
the serving
species.
girl, right there in the
Riding
defendant's chair.
expert
I
of
remember
beast
her
and
well.
women, unicorn, and marry them.
What a dick.
Keep living with your parents. Got 2 places with the ginger.
All right, CM took me
Dr.
$1.
Dave
I
and
bet you
Bad Bunny will be
$75
the
to
duo
connect
to
3.0
toe
is
in you
mandatory.
hoes.
Dude, I would be shocked if they do not sell a version of the Xbox One without a Connect 3.0. Therefore, you are on. There's no way they would ever mandatorily include a Connect 3.0 with the Xbox One's next version, whatever it's going to be. You are on. Ha! Thank you for the $1 tip. Ha! Okay. Mr. Kudo, she's not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. Ha! Yeah, you're just as bad as the
I'm
best.
sure we're all gonna remember
all these
this.
newfangled words. What's wrong with old-fashioned ones?
The funny thing is, I could see
newfangled.
DSP remembering that
all
because
this
it's
talk of
about
radios
money.
and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell ya.
When E3 happened, that dude is gonna show up,
Listen to me, everyone.
and Doc is gonna
Don't
say,
forget the old values.
You
Don't
told
forget the
me
good old
that
ways.
it
Slip
would
away.
be the way they were gonna do it.
Well,
Nah.
I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
You owe me some money, man.
Yes, Your Honor.
Phil's mocking a stream chatter voice is really
Look, I
underutilized
witnessed.
in these narration-style streams.
All right, so first
He
of all,
shows the voice
he's reading
more.
the sports paper. So you saw the victim, then you saw Mr. Glenn Eld. Bleh. I wanted to know Guts and Braun retain the championship or not.
This is third out of
So
third
he was looking at
voice.
the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? And
I
the
think
location
third out
in
of
question.
third might get the mocking voice more than anyone else.
There are
This is
partitions
anyone who
between tables
tips
on
with
the
the
same
name
side
third
of
out
the
of third.
restaurant,
That's
right?
that voice.
So what if they're
That's the
wrong?
voice that plays inside of his
You're
brain
saying
when you
could
read
see
it.
the victim. That means you were sitting.
Oh,
next to
Phil,
on
you
the
should
other
change
side
your
of the
stream
restaurant, correct?
resolution.
Ha!
Oh,
I
Phil,
go to that place to
that's
drink
pretty much the
cappuccino.
voice.
I don't go to sit. I don't remember which table I'm sitting at. You mean you go there to eye the waitress?
It's one of those angry viewers,
The
dude.
go to
$2.
Giavacino, but put
Dave
something in it.
clowning hard for that Bad Bunny. Cat.
Mr. Kudo, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw? Victor Kudo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I.
Phil, you should get a second PC.
see.
The stream will
My
look way
eyesight's fine. The
better.
doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving.
Phil, you should change your
I bet his
OBS
eyes
settings.
are only really fine when he's scoping out a
I
waitress.
don't have time, man. I don't know what you're talking
I saw the
about.
serving go put into the Giavacino as well. I bet I know what's coming up if somebody tells me I'm not gonna like it. Okay. Alright, press hard.
Maybe Bad Bunny's still watching DSP. You never know.
Your Honor, we need more clarification on what was put into the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask what the witness add when he knows about that to his testimony. I agree. Witness, will you enlighten us, please? Sure. There's no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there.
Wait, what's the new game
Did she
tomorrow?
really put that into the
Sonic.
coffee? You doubt me, boy. She
I
took some
think
out
the
of
game
small
might
brown
have
bottle and
voice
sprinkled it in.
Whoops.
Couldn't she have been adding
Hopefully
sugar?
it do, dude.
Sugar in a small brown bottle like
Imagine
that.
if he have to talk for his
Like
first
that.
stream
Witness,
tomorrow.
Could you please describe the
He's
bottle
supposed to only talk for his chill streams.
A bottle like this, perhaps? Oh, there it is. That's
This
the
voice.
one. That's the bottle of
This
potassium
voice.
cyanide, I presume. So what did the accused put into the coffee?
Frag down. I
I
repeat,
think it's clear,
frag down.
Arr. Alright, so once we realized it was a terrible pain and then collapsed.
What
Alright.
frog memes could you have with the game you playing
Is it
tomorrow
just
that I
one
keep
sip?
forgetting the name of?
Yo, youngins, you waste everything.
What
Those
is he playing
Giavacinos
tomorrow?
cost $8.
I just
In the
fucking
good
said
old
it,
days,
too.
we would have drank
Oh yeah,
every
the
last
Sonic
drop,
game.
even the cup, and
Holy
then
crap,
died.
that's a super important release.
Congratulations. You have earned the title of baddest man to visit a courtroom. So it was an
I wonder what his
immediate
bullshit pre-stream
Well,
could be.
potassium cyanide, I
Maybe he can
suppose
tell
that
us that
is
other people like the different Sonic game that he didn't play. Or he could tell us a
yes,
Sonic
he
game that
slumped
he
over without
barely
so much as a
played was
twitch.
good.
I've
So
opened Giavacino,
therefore,
I just
this
drank turned
game
sour in my stomach.
should be good.
Oh, yes. I do know
I hope
that.
so. That's some of my favorite
And the waitress, I
pre-streams.
presume she is?
When he tell us that other people played a different game and they
right
thought it
there.
was good, so the game he playing today might be good. Or when he
said,
tell
I
us that
remember
other
well
people
in
playing
reference to
the
the
game
waitress.
he's gonna play and they
Does she have
thought it
any
was
particular
good.
features you can
Therefore,
identify
we
her
should
by?
like the game.
Particular
And he
features
should
is a
like the
disgrace,
game
that's what it is.
because those other people like the
Sorry.
game.
You can see all the way up to her, you know.
And you have the
Friendly
ever so
negative
rare.
negative
Well,
heart.
everyone else said this game was bad,
So particular
but they're
feature
fucking
recognized what the
stupid,
features is
and we
for
should give the game a
outfit.
chance.
But anyone could just wear
That's
a uniform.
my
even
favorite
me.
You
one.
dumb bitch, it wasn't
You're
fraudulent.
right. Please spare the court of any further
Barnyard
mental anguish from
underscore
the
Lily
image.
tipped $1. It's almost like gets more energetic in clown mode with the less money he gets.
Don't
And
get
when
all
there's a
excited,
new
Nick. You
stream
gotta keep
victim to
yourself together.
romance, even though he is currently
guess
married to
I'm
his
gonna
soulmate, his wife.
Ha! There are other
No,
things
you
I recognize
dumb
about
bitch,
her
it wasn't
too.
fraudulent.
Thank you for the follow.
What should I do?
Or drowned
Press
Phil
hard.
tipped $1. Tevin, you're just mad cause I got the God Angel gene and I stay dripping all day, no cap.
Sure, you saw a waitress take the
Thank you
coffee
for
over to the victim.
Drip a drown, Phil.
But what matters is whether or
We
not
need
that
Doc
waitress
to
was
talk
Maggie
like that
Murder
one day.
or not.
If his next girlfriend
Right.
talked that way, he gotta do it.
Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant, I would ask you to add them to your testimony.
You guys are just mad because of my
Sure,
drip.
sure.
Uh,
There was a ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all, her face? God, as if I wouldn't remember that!
Oh my god, this character.
The witness noticed the straps on the accused apron. She's unlikely to make a
This
mistake
frog
about
shit
it.
is completely taken over.
That's right, I can't even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red.
I mean,
So you
in
see,
a way,
there's nothing wrong with the witness's
in a
eyesight.
way, you can say, well,
There's no doubt
it's
he remembers
better
pretty well.
you have the
What should I
frog
do?
meme
There's something more to
than
this
nothing.
somehow.
You know, 215 views
want the
before
witch- the
the
straps
frog
of the
meme.
witch is bad.
You would have, I don't know, one post every 30, 40 seconds. But now they can use the frog meme. So the chat is fast. It's just nothing to read because it's frogs. But at least it looked more exciting. It's like a club with everybody walking in circles. That's better than everybody standing still. The club looked like it's popping, as the kids would say. That's it. His chat is popping. It's not lit. It's popping. It's not cool enough to be lit yet.
It could be either.
Welcome
Like,
to
there's
the
really no way to
pod.
tell what to ask about. I guess if one's not right.
That's what he needs. When people sub, he welcome to the
Frog's putting golf
pond.
cheered and said, "Drip or
Welcome
drown
to
Phil."
the
I'm writing
pond.
that. All right, ask about the straps.
Make sure to drip or
Mr.
drown.
Kudo, she was especially interested
That's
in the
it.
straps. Why is that?
Welcome to the pond.
Why?
When you follow,
Ribbon in her
you
hair,
join a lily
straps
pad.
on her
And when you
apron.
sub,
What's
you
the
join a
fascination?
pond. That's your gimmick right there. That's your whole
fascination.
stream. That's your whole stream gimmick for the next 5 years.
People of all kinds
Easy.
of fetishes, right?
And it'll
We
make
don't
you
need
money.
to embarrass the witness.
You got your frog
Listen, you
badges.
upstarts,
You can
I
have
ain't got
different
some
color
six-pack
frogs.
fetish.
Add a shit ton of frog emotes. You can have a frog mascot, frog
straps,
colors. Change the whole layout. You have a green, like a green and black layout
I
for
said I
the
haven't done
frog.
a strap fetish. How many times do I have to repeat
Redo the
myself?
emotes, get a frog like some
Very
shades
well.
and shit.
With your testimony, Mr. Kudo, and make it
It'll work out, bro.
Grumble, grumble. All right, I gotta push on the other one. Forget the straps.
Thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the lily
Right, what did
pad.
the waitress you saw was Maggie?
And so
Right.
if it's welcome
So
to
let's
the
push it.
welcome
Let's
to
put it
the
back
pond,
instead.
man. Oh shit, no, even better. You gotta reverse it. Because the pawn is bigger, the lily pad is like exclusive. So you join the pawn when you follow. You join a lily pad when you sub.
Back to the point with the question.
That's it. We just need something for like the exclusive Snapchat. Because of course we're gonna have to have one of those.
All right, the witch is back. Here we go.
So what the fuck could the Snapchat be?
The identifying features you describe
Shit.
are all things
What
you
else do
see from the
frogs do?
back. So what?
The swamp?
Is it possible that
Maybe.
you never saw the witches from
Oh
the
shit,
front
the
at
swamp could be
all?
the even bigger one. Follows
Huh.
could be the swamp.
Got you there,
Sub
Gramps.
could be the pawn.
People normally talk about facial
Private
features when they're asked to
Snapchat is the
describe
lily
someone.
pad. Oh
But this
shit.
witness's testimony is nothing but
And
straps
then the
and
lily
ribbons.
pad is sound
Yeah,
all
this is
romantic and
embarrassment,
shit
harassment.
because it's like a
I'll tell
little
you, I'm not
small
obsessed
thing.
with straps and ribbons. Ah,
So there you
I'm
go.
just telling you what I saw.
It'll work.
Mr.
I
Kudo,
think it'll work.
request that you add details about any identifying features. Features you
I think
observed from
it'll
the
work,
front,
dude.
that is, to your testimony.
We need to get DSP's biggest pay pig to send him this idea. I got a pretty cool idea
Frog's
last
Mandel
night.
said
One
when
of my
someone subs,
fans
you say, "Welcome to the pod."
came up with this
No.
great
All right.
idea.
Sure, sure. We'll make this one easy.
Pawn
Longer, got her in
life.
the hole, all right? So there wasn't anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front.
I mean, he according to him, the frog meme is
You didn't
okay.
want anything to
It's
be
a
distinct,
fun
but you did
meme.
clearly see the waitress's face, yes?
Just don't
No
use it too
question
much,
about it.
dude.
I didn't come this far to back down now. Victor Kudo never backs down. That's not the answer I was looking for, but okay.
Out of all of the
It's starting to
things,
be a pride for old CD now.
2
I
months
really
ago,
can see
2
his
years
face.
ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago,
From the front.
any amount of time ago.
I think I know what to do.
You could have said to anybody, hey, at one point in time, DSP is going to have a frog emote. Because for some reason, a frog is like a meme.
So,
I don't think anyone would have believed you.
I saw it from the front. Dude,
my favorite DSP meme.
Was completely covered in stains. There was coffee on the top and what appeared to almost be a shocking blood stain on the bottom. Now later on we found out this was ketchup. But you would never, if you were at a restaurant and a waitress walks up to you completely stained on the front, you're telling me you wouldn't notice that and it wouldn't stick in your head? That's bullshit.
Maybe she stained a lot because she's really good at cooking, dude.
Say, well, that's bullshit. Bullshit. Ha!
Time to get debunked.
Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this bullshit. God, that filthy thing with soup felt like you just perfectly.
Third out of third
It kind of reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating. Have you ever seen this before? Of course I haven't. You think I forget something as dirty as that, huh? Well, you'll have to clock.
Ribbit, hello, and welcome to the stream.
I believe I caught
Ribbit.
You lie of personal grade A stinky bullshit.
All of his juices are just going to become frogs.
What? What is it? Ever since I said you have what clock, there's an eerie silence in here.
Turban got the robots.
This apron,
DSP got the frogs.
Apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning, you old twit.
All his views are frogs.
And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't
frogs
forget something
good.
like
They
this,
eat flies and stuff. It's a fun time.
If you had really seen
they
this
can hop
apron
around.
Before,
they can make
you
noises.
know what I'm getting at. Bullshit. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. Oops. Oops. Witness, you can't just oops your way out of this. Huh, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on
It's
our
not
hands.
bullshit, it's
Huh. Number 5. Still alive.
What the hell is this?
Listen, Trey. Here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was
Fucking
only
frog
one waitress in the
posting.
restaurant. That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird. Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison into that coffee cup, this old guy was watching. I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say that you remember seeing.
His chair
Just
right
tell the
now
code
was
exactly what you saw,
just
Gramps.
nonsense.
You can rely on me,
Just
Captain. My
complete
knock is in perfect
nonsense.
working order. I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what burger a customer wanted.
See,
I can't remember. Probably
growls
messed up
into
so
the
many times
microphone.
blocking it out.
His shit is just
Very well. Let's test
frog
how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim. All
Our
right.
moderator just slapped me with a lily.
Oh.
A lily Very fucking bad shit, brother. You're right, dude. I agree.
No, I'm just kidding. Let's do this. About the victim. He was another
This
one of
lad
those pesky
would've
young types
really
wearing a
bad.
broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand and the noisy rat kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. Then the servant girl
This is what
questioned
dog
brother
need
with
to
a
do.
cappuccino. The little
He needs to
fidget
host
picked up the
somebody
cup
after
and
this
handed it
stream,
to Sid.
and him and all of his viewers can go frog post over there. He need to enjoy
The
it
testimony we have
from the
to
other side.
was to test how credible the witness's memory is.
He can't truly enjoy the
It seems
frog
to me that he
posting
remembers the victim
if
in a
he's
great
streaming
deal of
during it.
detail.
He needs to see the frog
yes,
posting
I
from the
hate
other
those
end,
who know
dude.
what types are so vague
Then
about
he'll
everything.
understand.
How are we going to handle this, Nick? We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove the young man's memory is shot. Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel? I suppose, but it's what I do best. Be cruel. That's right. All right? It's time to cross-examine.
When a frog sees a yummy bug he wants
All right,
to eat,
so,
aim, aim,
pair of
aim.
spectacles. Spectacles?
No, you dumb bitch.
Dark
It
glasses
wasn't
for you.
fraudulent.
One of the lenses was green, but the other was broken.
Froggy tipped $1.
Newfangled
Welcome
rubbish.
to the
That's
pond,
why I
mother
remember him
kitten.
so well.
Snort sound good. If you get jumpy, I hop
He
in
did
and
have some
manually
sort of
ban.
lens over his left eye. Well, I wouldn't have called it a pair of
Thank you for the
glasses.
dollar. Frag,
Seems to be wearing
fraggy.
some rather modern-looking shades. Perhaps I should take to wearing some and rival Mr. Godot's sharp appearance. Ah, we better come up with
It's
something
just
sharp
the way
quick. It's so way
Change
too much
your-
challenging about the spectacles.
I agree,
I
dude.
know about the newspaper in the right hand, the noisy racket
The
rustling in
frog
page.
life is just a way of life.
The newspaper was a sports paper, was it? That young hooligan! I nearly asked him, can't you even read without fidgeting? How was I supposed to be able to read the back page with all that rustling going on? I needed to find out if Gutson brought him his championship title. It was his paper, not yours. If you wanted to know so bad, why didn't you just buy
You
your
need to add
own?
more frog emotes, dude. You need like 5 of them. Get rid of the
What are you looking
sanity
at me
emote.
like that for, huh?
We need
How dare you judge me?
a new frog.
Ow, ow! Gutson Braun got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway.
You know what would be the ultimate
So this is
meme?
about listening to the wireless. Remember
I don't
that
know
well.
what's his number of emotes, but let's say he got 40. If 20 of them
wireless?
was DSP,
Don't take it,
and the
young
other 20 was a
rascal.
frog
Am
doing
I
the same
damned?
thing.
One or the other. Read the paper
So
or
you had a
listen to the
frog
wireless.
doing a lean-in manual
Oh,
band,
boy.
like
It's an earpiece. It's selfish.
a frog
That's what it
doing the
is.
wrong face.
I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it.
DSP
What is that different from
frag,
the radio?
which is a frog like opening his mouth to catch a fly,
What are you looking at me like that for, huh? How dare you? Take
and
it.
the tongue sticking out. It's a frog opening his mouth to
All
catch a
right.
fly,
So
right?
right over the Java
And a
cheese.
tongue sticking out. But it's also the frog doing an
Waitress
orgasm
you only
face.
saw from
So that's
behind,
his
right?
gasm face for the frog.
You're one of those, are you?
That's what you take it, dude. It'll
Never
work.
let anything go, isn't that right? Maybe. What does it
Maybe
matter
even
if I
then,
saw it
on
from the
top
front
of
or the
that,
behind? I
you
know
can
what?
have a
My eyes
combo
don't lie.
emote. And you can have a second emote could be
Right
the
now,
tongue
pushing till I've
hitting
got
the
some hard
fly.
evidence.
And you can combo the frog gasm with the frog
All right.
fly.
The fidget picked up his cup with his free hand and took a
These
sip.
some pretty sweet
All right?
ideas, dude. Somebody can take
hand?
this shit and turn it into a thing.
Yes. Which
Buy
hand
a
was
bunch
that?
of pet frogs or something.
Weren't you listening before, Claudius? I said he was rustling the newspaper with his right hand, didn't I?
What
His
is
free
this
hand was in
voice?
his right hand. Now which hand was it, you moron? Ha, 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 ha. Huh. Perhaps the great Mr. Trey has 3 hands. Yeesh. I was only asking. Nobody to gang up on me and treat me like a freak. The whole point of this cross-examination is to establish just one thing. That this old guy's memory has more holes in it than a slice of Swiss.
I don't know what's this
All
show.
right, so we gotta find a
This show he's
contradiction.
putting on right now. It's ridiculous. Ugh.
Newspaper in his right hand, the noisy racket rustling his pages.
I used to play Zarya. What the fuck is this shit? It's a bunch of frags, dude. It's a bunch of frags.
Listening to the wireless.
So we gotta figure it out first,
Okay.
dude.
Picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. So that would mean that he was left hand. He picked it up and he took a sip.
I didn't think it would say it twice. Oh shit, he needs to do a frog taking a sip emote. That could be a good one. We just frog him. That stupid derpy looking face. That's what make the frog emote so funny. So funny. The level of quality in the face is amazing.
I mean, we know there's a doodle on the newspaper.
It's like a dark-skinned frog compared to the other one.
Does it have anything to do with anything?
What the hell, bro? And then on top of that, you got the regular
This is
emoji
another
frog
tricky
too,
one, man.
which just looks confused. three different species of frogs, pretty much. That's pretty good, dude. You got like the android frog, you got the DSP,
Yeah,
the
listen, man, you
frag,
that's correct.
and then
That's
the
copyright. That's
OS
there.
frog. Hey, $5 from Fi Sakura, I guess. You gotta get him up on the leaderboard. And no message too, so that one easy.
Fire Sakura has tipped me $5. That's the top tip of the night. Thank you very much, Fire Sakura, for that tip. Let me get you up on the leaderboard here.
Gotta update the Cardi B total.
I'm gonna be honest. This game is starting to stump me tonight a lot.
$12.
I am
very nice.
stuck right now. Again, second time tonight. I don't have a clue if I should be presenting. Let's see.
In the chat, it does just gives no fucks about this. They're just posting frogs. I feel like the view count probably would have stayed in the 160s and the 170s if it wasn't so much frog posting and if the mods was banning people.
Here was a sports paper. That's in Braun.
I guess Doc at least doing a good job of ignoring it. I don't know if this is a chill stream or not though. There's no interactions,
Using the earpiece.
but it is pretty chill.
Huh.
Oh no, Dark Side Frags got deleted. What the fuck? As soon as Master Saru here. Now hold on a fucking second.
If you did the cover this free hand and took
This is the
a
bastard
sip.
that's gonna ruin all fun. Don't talk to my son ever again. Why did that get deleted?
Which hand?
Oh.
I was gonna say that's the left hand because he was holding it with his right.
Get out of here, Master Saru. Nobody wants you over here. It's like the PE teacher heard the kids making too much noise.
I'm gonna contradict this last statement, okay? I'm gonna contradict it with the newspaper itself, saying there's a doodle. And they say if he was holding this with this hand and drinking from this hand, how is he doodling? The other thing is we don't know if he was left or right-handed at all. But if he was right-handed, there's no way he could have been holding the newspaper in his right hand and wrote with his left. We don't know that. I'm gonna try it though. I don't know if this is gonna work. Nope. No. Ugh. Fuck. I can't figure this out. Could it be the cup? It's the cup. I don't know why. I just figured if it's not the magazine, it's the cup. So I tried it. Let's see what they say. Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you told at the start of this testimony?
What?
This was a way of testing the
Scout
credibility
Baby
of your
tipped
memory.
$1. Hey, it's me, Bad
I know.
Bunny Bernal.
There's nothing wrong with my memory.
Just
I tell you.
wanted to shout
nothing.
out my neck Turvin
got
and let
anything
him
wrong,
know
I'll
the
eat these
pond
seeds and
life
sing a
out here
pigeon
is
song.
wild. FRAHGS rise up.
This is going, Trey. According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand while drinking coffee with his free hand, which was in his left.
Frags.
God, what is this? Kindergarten?
Frags rise up.
But I would like the court to please take a look at this. That's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, notice the mark left by the victim's lip.
I can imagine a frog with the Andy Wolski voice.
Oh my God, dude! I didn't notice that at all. You guys can't see it because my webcam is blocking it. Hold on, watch this.
Stay back!
You guys couldn't see this because my webcam was blocking it.
Don't approach my buddy!
So on the rim of the mug, or the rim of the teacup, is the when he's putting
I like how he played so much of this game.
So if his lips touched right there, that means
and he's been
he
covering
had
this
to be
up
holding it with his right
the whole
hand.
playthrough.
The only other way, just think of it this way.
The whole
only
playthrough.
other way that he could
Let me cover it up
that
again.
way. So if he held it with his left hand, but then he drank it upside down, which means he would have to lift it straight forward like this and pour it upside down into his mouth. Which obviously
Wow, he's making this game look even more complicated.
That was actually a piece of evidence that you guys couldn't see because my webcam was blocking it. I certainly didn't fucking notice that. That was just luck. That I said it's got to be something, and I pressed it, and that was correct.
All right.
So, okay, now.
Chad is totally
on the rim,
paying
you'll notice
attention.
the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, and there's a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance.
I wonder if DSP ever gonna have a
You eat those
mascot.
seeds to sing the pigeon song.
I feel like you will eventually.
Arr!
I feel like if he did have a mascot, it
I'm
would be
afraid this is simply
something
not
no
acceptable.
one would like.
I think the witness.
And he would tell us everyone would like it, liked it, and at best it would get memed.
If you think I'm gonna stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup, and I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony? The young brat was holding the cup in his left hand.
I mean, there's so many animals
yes,
he
no
can't
question.
interact
I'm a good law-abiding
with. He
citizen,
can't mess
I am.
with. He can't mess with cats. He can't mess with horses.
Thank you, old
He
man.
can't mess with
Don't call me
pandas.
old man, you old man.
Can't mess with
Been around for
gorillas.
68 years I have. You can't
Can't
ignore
mess
me.
with
Listen to
birds.
what I got to say.
I feel like it's something else. I feel like it's something else. We done here? All right. Very nice.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but sure, why not hear a little more?
Instead of saying
Mr. Kudo, what the hell?
You can say
Can we please get on with
frags.
this bullshit?
We just got a new frag.
No whiteboard marker. I cannot say frogs instead of subscribers. But this is my 16th.
We
cup
just
of
got a
coffee.
new frag.
This is your final
Welcome, not
Thank you,
almighty
Captain.
turban,
You can rely on
to
Victor.
the pond.
Ha!
Thank you for subscribing, man.
All right, left or right hand. Here we go.
If you want to join the lily pad, make sure to type in
The boy
exclamation
was
mark
wearing the
lily
earpiece on the
pad
same side as the green lens of his
to join the
specs.
private
He kept fiddling with it
Snapchat.
all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. Ha!
That's where you see the cat
Ah!
pictures at in the lily pad.
You know the victim was wearing an unusual monocle.
That's where you
over
get the
his
cat
left-
pictures and
left eye.
the Bad Bunny fan fiction.
It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor, often used by programmers. A monitor? You mean like the Google Glass that failed so miserably and was a laughingstock of the tech world and people were actually beaten up in the streets for wearing them and kicked the shit out of? Oh, man.
It's funny for people to get beat up for wearing something,
Inside
DSP.
of the lens is the screen that displays computer data.
How
It's
dare
called
you.
an HMD.
Also,
It's a
Google
common
Glass
tool
was the
for
laughing
design
stock of
work.
the tech community.
HDTV, DVD, CD.
First
all
of
these
all,
your letters drive me mad, but they don't matter.
I don't
I
remember
know what I
this.
saw, and I'm telling
And
the
DSP
truth.
pays less attention to the world than me. So what are we talking about again? Was this
those
like
are
a
the
tweet
facts.
we saw a
They good
couple
old
years
black and
ago?
white.
Probably. It was a Verge
Yes,
article.
Murray Masaki. Someone in New York City actually wrote a giant article.
Someone in
about
New
it.
York
He was
City.
walking down the street in New York City.
A dude in
Someone
New
started
York
making
City
fun
wrote
of
an
him
article,
for
so
wearing
it
glasses
had
in
more
the
value
law.
because it
So
was
he
a dude in
spoke
New
up
York
and basically
City.
said, "Don't make fun of me," and they punched the shit out of him and smashed his Google Glass on the concrete. So he wrote a big article about it.
It's funny, by the way.
A journalist wrote an article about how he got beat up for wearing the Google Glass.
Yeah, what a fucking nerd. He got beat up for wearing something. It's
funny.
pretty funny. I
Alright.
agree.
first,
He should jerk off on
wearing the earpiece
YouTube
on
and
the
get
same
made fun of
side as
that.
the green lens
Made fun of for that instead. Oh well.
So the victim was wearing an HMD.
It was a
HMD,
dude in New York,
DVD,
dude. He
what does
wrote
it
an
matter?
article.
It was none of them actually, but anyway.
Somebody gonna look it up and
Be sure
find
he
that
was
dude
wearing
on
the earpiece
Twitter
on the same
and
side.
get him to see that.
No
Get him to
question,
see this
I can
part of the
only see
screen
that side of his head from
and
where
make
I'm
him
sitting.
reply to it.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious when you look
You're
at
gonna
the
see some
floor
fat
plans.
dude on Twitter tomorrow replying to DSP.
On the opposite table, you only have a view of the side of the victim's head.
You gotta write an article about him and call him a pedophile,
Alright, so you kept fiddling with it all the time. Shit.
and that's when
Okay.
Susan gonna get rid of him.
Why? As soon as you kept an eye on Mr. Glenn Egg.
Then you're gonna have to go to
Glenn
DUI.
Eld. I can't say his name. He was getting on my nerves. Rustling that newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. Then he
Could
went
you
and made all that
imagine him
fuss,
trying to stream
dying
on
from
D
one sip of
Live?
Javachino.
Every
I
pre-stream
wanted to say to him,
would be
calm down, you
him
young brat.
trying to
Just
defend
looking at
the
him made me
fucking
suddenly speed up my
quote-unquote
speed eating.
cryptocurrency
I couldn't
every
choke.
single stream.
So I think the victim was a walking ball.
What
of
the
nervous
fuck are you
energy.
talking about? Cryptocurrency? It's not a cryptocurrency scam, you fucking morons.
The earpiece you mentioned. which he
That's
hid
gonna
but
be
didn't
every
touch it with.
pre-stream. Him waving and flailing and bouncing
People,
around.
Aren't you? You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket.
It's gonna be him using
Pass
that
it your
voice
left
too.
cuff with your right
Every time
hand.
we talk about the
And then, when the
cryptocurrency,
tour guide sits
he's
on
gonna
your
use
right
that
side,
same
don't see the
voice.
famous blah blah. You're the one who deliberately looks
I just
like
got a
blah,
50.
blah,
I just got a 50 lemon. I don't know, lemon thing. I got 50 lemons and it says,
Obviously, you were
Phil, what about the cryptocurrency? Oh, I'm not going to read it. These fucking stupid idiots complaining
So
about
he had the HMD
nothing
on
they
his left
fucking
side,
even know
and it was
about.
his left hand, I guess.
They don't know what they're fucking
Oh my
talking
God, this is so
about.
funny.
Looking forward to it.
All right, then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His
Maybe
left
they can
hand.
make a big deal out of him going over there like PewDiePie, like a PewDiePie.
You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudo. That's because I know what I saw,
Maybe
no matter
even
what
more.
tricks you're trying to play
He
on
does
me.
have an 11 legacy.
It looks like you really did see the guy picking the cup up with his left hand. This is a dead end.
Thank you for the Ninja
Well, Nick, what do you
Gaming.
think?
Let me get
This
you
guy's
up there
telling
on
the
the
truth, but even
leaderboard.
so, something's not right. And Chuck evidence at him until he breaks. If he's not lying, there couldn't be any contradictions in
Did you
his
see it?
testimony, right?
Did you see it pop up?
All right.
I just
we gotta
got
figure this out because I'm running out of time.
100,000
Figure
lemons.
this shit out.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you. Really. Thank you.
He's running out of time, by the way. Got to end the stream soon.
I don't see anything wrong with this. Kept filling with it all the time. Filling with it just before he picked up the cup too.
Could it be possible that DSP running a test tonight? Like in between these puzzles, he's trying to act super Muppet mode to get the chat on his side. And instead of tell the chat, hey, stop being dumb and posting frogs. Instead of saying that, he wants them to naturally stop posting frogs because they just enjoy the content so much. If he, maybe this is like 7,000 IQ plays he running right now.
Oh!
You never know, dude.
There's no way he could have been listening
He's trying
to
to
the
trigger the
radio
trolls.
in his left eardrum had been ruptured. We've got it. Here we go. We got him. Nice. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about the observations of the victim. Here we go. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD. No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I can only see that side of the head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What did
Why
you
the
say?
fuck did this get deleted?
You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear.
Soup double
His
G.
eardrum would have been ruptured.
A frog is,
Hey.
and then he put the gun.
Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal.
A frag is a
That's
gun?
right. It's
Master
impossible that the
Saru,
victim
uh-oh.
was wearing
I'm
his earpiece in
serious,
his left
guys.
ear.
What are you
Because he
serious
couldn't
about,
even
Master
hear in
Saru?
that ear.
What are you gonna do?
Is that true, Captain?
He gonna reach critical mass?
It is.
He's serious about something?
hey.
Maybe he don't like frogs.
Pigeon? Blah, 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 blah. He started eating. He said pigeon and started eating seeds. Order, order, order. This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the wages from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing his earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured.
Frog coast frogging,
Mr.
or
Godot?
whatever the fuck deleted. What did it say?
A single drop
Hello,
of milk
serious,
all it takes
I'm
to
a
destroy
frog.
the pure black
Delete
magic
it.
in the cup. This old man is my drop of milk. Captain, are you calling me a trip?
Frag Hub? The world's
This is the
best.
victim's coffee cup, which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows
Frag
the victim
Hub.
picked it up with his right hand. I'll never back down. I know I'm right.
What's the name of that
Well, I drank
actual,
his Java Cheeto with his left
website to
hand.
buy frogs?
Let me
look
put
it
you
up right
out of your
quick.
misery.
I
Clearly,
think I know what it is. I just
both
want to
hands.
confirm
He took a
this
sip of
first.
the cup held in his right hand, and then he switched to his left.
There you go. Make sure to
That's
go to
what the old man
Josh's
said.
Frogs if you're thinking about copping a frog in real life to have as a friend.
Impossible.
You can buy one straight through the
Witnesses
mail,
already
dude.
testified on numerous occasions that the victim died
Just don't kill
immediately
it.
after taking just one sip of coffee.
You can even have one that look like the emote. I don't know if you can give him a goatee though.
And the victim used to pick
Maybe.
up his
Maybe
cup
if
is
you like
irrelevant,
sew one together.
The fact
Make one out
still
of
stand.
fabric.
With one hand
Put
in
it
the
on.
other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this! Oh, la, 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 la. Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. The point of this
You're
testimony
not
was to
single
establish whether
frogs
the
in your
witness's memory
porn.
is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless!
Use your frogs properly, not just spamming it.
I believe it is time to conclude today's
Actually try to talk.
I am satisfied
Master
that the
Saru
witness
is
is
telling
not
the
accusing
chat
the court.
to
But
try
be
to
frank,
talk
his testimony is a
and
farce.
to use your
You don't have
frogs
to be so frank.
properly.
Take that, you pompous old foogie! Huh.
Use your frogs properly. Responsible frog usage.
I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further.
Responsible
That is all
frog
for now.
usage.
This court is adjourned. Merry Christmas to
Use
all.
your frogs
and to all
properly, you guys.
a good night.
You only have so much to go around.
It. Huh?
It's like fossil fuels. We have frog fuels.
Can we stop now? Where does that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo.
Our kids have to use these frogs, goddamn.
Over there.
We can't keep
wasting
wasting
old man
them.
who can't even dot his own T's or cross his eyes now. How was your bad
really
memory,
chill frog.
I'm
Just
sorry,
gave
Mr.
me
Kudo, but there's just nothing I
a
can
frog
do.
job.
I kept my mouth shut until now. Oh, that's it. Now there's something else the court should
The
know.
frog posting is going to evolve to the point of just being the word frog.
There's more?
Used as a code.
Perfectly
That
honest,
means something.
might not be anything. But I want another chance.
It's
I
going
want
to be like
another crack
Morse
at
code,
you,
but
young
with the
shark.
word frog. That's what this is going to turn into
like
eventually.
I'm some sort of evil shogun. Well, everyone, what do you say on one final showdown?
Frog job.
Peanut Butter Panda Puffs just subbed for 4 months in a row.
Hey, with
So
Twitch
keep up the
Prime,
good
too.
work. Always enjoy your streams.
Thumbs up.
Peanut Butter Panda Puffs. The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Grinch.
God damn, I need to scroll
I've
up.
already had my 17th cup
I
of
wanna
coffee.
have this
What have you got to lose,
screenshot.
Captain? I'll give you all the Javachino
Use your
you want.
fucking
You come to my house
frogs
after the trial.
properly.
I may be 68 years old.
Oh
but
my
Kudo is
goodness.
still a man. That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to
Hell
just
yeah.
hear your testimony.
No, you dumb bitch. It wasn't fraudulent.
Much, much quicker.
The blackest
your
eyes
frogs.
tip $1. Bad Bunny is labeled as the female DSP.
Get ready, youngster.
There is even videos on YouTube showcasing that they have the same mannerism.
Just
gotta use this for sort of
No, you
infinite
dumb
ammo
bitch,
with
it
that
wasn't
box of
fraudulent.
seeds.
Why?
Jay tipped $1. Saru
All
is
right, I
just
wanna
jealous
hear
that
his
Dave didn't
testimony,
make a
the
neggy
final
emote.
showdown. I seriously, let's
Oh,
just hear what he
God.
has to say.
Imagine if he had.
First of all, I want to stress this might be nothing. I'm not too sure myself.
We're gonna have a
bitch, it
nigga.
wasn't fraudulent.
One of sip of his Javachino.
Hint
Well,
of Down
comes the
syndrome
idiot
tipped
upset the
$1.
vase.
Sir,
He knocked
you
it
have
right
a
over.
license to be open carrying
Bro,
that frog?
a strip of cloth covering the
Stay
table
away
got
from my
completely
body.
soaked.
Ribbit ribbit.
Well, how about that?
Down.
Turn things upside
Hint of
down,
Down
huh?
syndrome.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember people talking about Bad Bunny
that
like
all?
2 or 3 weeks,
Yes,
or maybe
that's
even
all.
a month
I remember it perfectly.
for being
Hey,
annoying.
you're doubting me again? You're doubting a
before
part
she
of sentence,
started
old
trying to
man?
interact with DSP.
No, no, oh no, we're not doubting you.
Dark is
Mr.
having none of it, dude. He's a married
You
man.
get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lipstick? Yeah. So what? Probably. That's all I could think of.
Based
And
on how
I
he
have to
complained about
cross-examine this
Cat,
stupid
he
guy.
could probably hang out with Bad Bunny
You're a
more than
bird
hang
brain.
out with
That's
Cat.
why y'all. That's all he.
She probably got her own car too.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your final cross-examination, please. Oh my God.
What the hell is
First,
this?
why not
Is
be
this a
too sure of
Pokemon?
myself?
Oh God!
The court generally refers if witnesses are sure of themselves, Mr. Kudo.
It's random like
Noisy
a random,
brat. I'm
not
warning you.
painted.
I'm more serious than a
wall
macho
pics or
man right
something
now.
and shit.
You won't beat me with this testimony. This is the final battle. Oh, wow. Stroking those seats harder than ever. I better be careful. Come on, Nick, nail it.
Frog to frog to frog
So
to
I
frog,
slid to the table,
like
slowly took one sip
frog.
of the Javachino. The court has already heard the testimony, Mr. Kudo. I know that. I was just setting the mood.
God, this voice.
How else am I supposed to build up the suspense, huh? The suspense? Yes, now what do you think? Should I work with the audience a bit more? No, please continue.
I beat this girl up at school
All
for
right,
hurting my frog.
Ah, yes, the young boy slumped over the table and...
Sounds good.
Alright, so he says he upset the vase and knocked it over. A vase, you say? Yes. There are vases on all the tables in
Do
that
not
place.
approach my
There are accidents
frog.
waiting to happen. They're practically begging to be knocked
Stay
over.
back. Stay.
Well, he's right about there being vases. I do remember seeing them
Stay
too.
the fuck back. Do
There's a
not
vase at the
approach
table when I
my
ate lunch
frog.
there. And you saw the moment
It
the
can
victim
happen one
actually
day,
knocked
dude.
over the vase? Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define, okay, I get it. I
What's
heard
up,
it
frogs
break,
with
and the
pencil?
sight of it burned into my memory as clear as day. Ah.
Yeah,
Alright,
probably.
then he said the stripper club coming to the table got completely
I'm not
soaked.
at Petco, the best store. I think
Soaked
I'd
in
rather
water,
buy a
you
frog
mean?
in the mail and go over there.
Yes, it splashed me on the knee as well. You said you were sitting at a table across the room from the victim, correct? And yet, the water still managed to splash onto you? It was cold. I clearly remember it splashing me. Could the water really make it all the way across the other side of the room? And then he says, turn things upside down, huh?
I don't know, dude. We need to get
You mean the
Popsicle to
vase
make
on the
new
victim's
frog
table falling
emotes.
upside down and breaking?
Just
The
turn
vase
this
turned
whole
upside
channel
down and my
around
testimony's turning
overnight.
this case upside
Come back
down.
tomorrow and everything
It's
is
a joke. I just
frogged
wanted everyone
out.
to hear it. What do you think, Captain?
We can have frog vision.
By your ability to waste time.
We can have a frog
hasn't
mascot.
raised any
It's a
objections for a
store
while
open
now.
somewhere tonight.
So you young
It's a
show
frog
up,
beanie
let's come
baby out there in the
down
world.
gauntlet.
That's
If I
at some
lose this
gas
one, I'll
station
take
right
it
now.
like
A
a
cat
minute
can
to
pick it
defeat.
up.
All right,
We can have a frog beanie baby tomorrow.
Triple
A
dog
green
dare you
layout.
must have challenged him. Where
Some
did we
frog
challenge him here?
emotes. Frog vision. We can turn all of this around, dude. Nah, that'd be stupid. We're just gonna play games and have fun. Frog down.
Completely soaked.
As you guys see, my streams have been fragged out.
Oh, here you go. The vase is still upright.
Frogged out. It could happen, bro. It could happen. Somebody gonna do it. Super blind man could do it.
Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
Maybe Kekin could do it.
Huh.
They could turn it.
So what?
They could be Kekin thing. They could turn him
here's
into a
the table.
superstar for 2018.
The vase is
I mean,
there,
shit.
intact.
Sorry, too late. 2019.
Lost your tongue, Granddad?
The frog gimmick.
I'm no granddad of yours, Hopscotch. Ow, 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 ow.
Engaged.
Enough.
What a
We're doing
gun in
what's
the
into this
fucking
courtroom.
tentacle.
Cleaners are going to... Ah! What is it now?
That's what we can do to
Just
turn
remember
Kekin
something.
channel around.
Yes?
No, you dumb
Go
bitch.
on.
We
It
got a
wasn't
frog. We got a frog around.
Haha. It
Jane
was on
tipped
my table.
$1. Dave needs to
What?
make a frog shirt to sell on his
Ah,
Teesprings.
well, you see,
We're gonna have to frog him out, dude.
it startled me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood
Thank you
up.
for the dollar, Jay.
That must have been when it fell over.
According to him, he got shirts designs he's
Was it
sitting
your
on,
table?
and he didn't release them yet because he don't have time.
Yes, it was on my table, and that's how
Which
my
is
brain came to be
special.
completely soaked.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Can we get this guy out of the fucking courtroom now, please?
No.
Thank
Speaking
you,
of shirts,
Kudo.
I got a new
Send
charity
me
shirt.
Kudos for today.
The link to the Teespring in
I'd
the
like to
description.
ask a question now. Have I
All of the proceeds go to Make a Wish,
I've
dude.
used it all.
It's
Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
What's how can I describe
wait,
this
wait a
logo?
minute. If that's the case,
It's
there's
like
more. I got more to say.
it's kind of like the
yes, I remember something
egg
else.
Pokemon.
Hey, Liv, let's go through
That's actually what it reminded me of.
Wait, listen to me.
It reminded me of the egg Pokemon with egg gang
Wow.
over the top and the bottom in big font. That's the
Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked. And I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we've heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank with
Oh
his
shit,
left
Master
hand,
Sora actually paying attention to the
and
game.
the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, out of which we know he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did it. I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate
Yeah, I
the
think
facts.
Execute is what I was
Yes, Your
thinking
Honor.
of. It was definitely a
There's one more
Generation
thing
1
before I call
Pokemon.
today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor. The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So we summarize it accordingly into this statement. Okay. You may
I
each
wonder
have a
if Phoenix
copy of
Wright
it
was
if you
always
wish.
DSP.
Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. But I was really mad.
So I didn't
huh?
watch any of the other Phoenix
Yeah,
Wright
I would be
playthroughs.
too. Very well. Here you are, then,
If
Mr.
this
Wright.
one is any
Three
indication of what the
copies,
other
my
ones can
own,
be,
yours, and Mr. Godoy's.
I'm sure I'm
Yes, Your
missing
Honor.
out on a lot.
Victor's testimony added to the course. He says, when the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
That's not even a haiku.
Dude,
When
they did
the
it wrong. Hey,
incident
$20.
occurred,
Somebody
I
saved the
broke
stream for
the
dark.
vase
Kinda,
at
maybe.
my seat. I'm sorry.
I don't know. You can
Then it
pretend
is-
like
then it's broken
$32
up.
is enough
Oh my
for the
god.
night. He already
I'm sorry. This isn't a piece
This
of
could be more money to go
testimony.
towards
More
that Sonic
like a 5-year-old's
game.
apology.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just received a $20
Alright.
anonymous tip.
Get him up
so
on
let's
leaderboard.
give up the awesome Ace Attorney playthrough. Phil, I hope you play sequels after this one too. Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, and then Spirit of Justice.
Jesus
I love
Christ,
the games
there's
and
3
looking
more
gameplay
of
them. Maybe
these.
the next one during the next downtime period. Good lord. I think like one a year is my limit for
Right.
these.
You didn't play one
seriously,
last
but-
year, though.
Alright, thank you to the anonymous $20 tipper. That is very nice of you here at the tail end of the stream, so thank you for that very much.
Thanks for the $20. I can't do what you asked for. Want to yell my ass.
That's not $20. There we go.
You gotta pay for the next Phoenix Wright game, bitch. Want a year. You're not getting that
Thank
for
you.
free.
Whoever that was, thank you.
You gotta pay
Alright.
for it and
What the
wait
heck are we supposed
wait
to do?
like
3
7
copies
to
of this?
9 months and then pay for it
That
when
is
he
all.
does it.
The score
And
is
if you don't
adjourned.
pay for it when he do it, he gonna delay it a bunch. That's the DSP way, dude. And you just ignore all the frogs.
Oh, is that it? Oh, you know what?
Man, this
well,
ended right on
the
time.
logical stopping
Yep.
point. There's no reason for me to go any further. Perfect
Pretends
timing.
like you
My
wanted to
stream
keep
time has
playing.
ended.
Thanks.
Very nice. Okay. So thanks to everyone who watched tonight.
He totally
whether you
wanted
watched
to
live
keep
on
playing
stream,
tonight.
Whether you watched on YouTube on demand afterwards. Thanks to everyone who contributed. Reminder, if you watch these videos on YouTube, I'm putting a ton of effort into doing the voice acting, so please consider contributing. In the description of the video, there's a link to my tips. If you want to leave a tip for the amount of work I'm putting into this playthrough, I would definitely appreciate it, okay? But let's adjourn for the night. Let's save up.
You gotta be
and,
kidding me.
we'll continue
That's
on
the
from
end
here
of the
next
YouTube
time. Very
video.
nice.
Donate because I'm
Okay, everybody, on stream. I just stopped
effort
recording
into
for
the
YouTube. Holy
commentary.
moly.
What?
So,
No, voice acting.
one thing I want to do before we adjourn.
This guy.
All right.
He got to
I'm
see if he can do
curious,
the game. I wish he did this
now
stuff
that
more.
It's technically
It's such
midnight,
like no
can
effort
you
shit. Go
buy
to the
Team Sonic
PSN
Racing
store or
yet?
whatever and look
'Cause
around.
I wanted to get it, and I couldn't get it earlier.
But
It
he
doesn't
really,
seem to be
really,
on PSN
really
at
don't
all.
want to go in his office unless he need to. This is how much he enjoys video games. He has to try to download
Look,
this
it's
right
not
now,
here.
so he don't dare go in his fucking room
Look at this.
any other time. This is so fucking dumb.
Ultra Sonic.
He can't
Sonic
download
and
it at
Sega
9 in the
All-Stars
morning, 10 in the
Racing.
morning, 11 in the morning, during the
Disc
pre-stream
only.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who
This
knows?
game is not available right now.
He can't get Cat to get it
Even though
from
it's
the
technically now
store,
released,
even
you
if it's
cannot
not
get it on
for
PSN.
download.
So here's the bottom line.
Here's the bottom line. All right, Stone Cold.
What the fuck is that? Overcooked? I want to play Team Sonic Racing tomorrow, but it's not here. So if it's not available either on PlayStation Network or Xbox One tomorrow, I guess I'm not playing it. Because I'm not going to buy it in a store. I'm not physically going to a store.
Yo, look at his
to pick
face.
this game
He's so
up.
disgusted thinking
I think
about
that would be a
that.
waste of time.
I'm not gonna
So,
physically go to a store.
I guess.
Why?
What we'll do
Are you gonna actually
is
die?
Tomorrow, let's
Maybe.
see. Maybe later tonight. I'll
Imagine
check,
expecting
and then
DSP
tomorrow
to
morning
go
I'll
to a
check, and if it
physical
ain't
store for
there,
his job. That's fucking
it ain't
stupid.
there.
Get out of here. Dumb trolls.
You
know what I mean?
So we'll see what happens tomorrow. If it's available, great. And if not,
Show
I
up
guess I'm not
tomorrow
playing it
and see if he can
Sucks.
play.
I want to.
Great.
If it's not available, what we'll do
It's something boring.
is we will try to
Well, I guess
finish
worse.
Days Gone
Because I don't think
We'll try
Sonic
to
is gonna
actually
be too
finish that
exciting either.
playthrough so we're
But at
done
least
with
it's
it
something new.
completely. Okay. Tomorrow night, the late night stream will be Minecraft. Okay. And then Wednesday, again, if Team Sonic Racing is available, I'll play it. If
By
not,
now, couldn't he have just looked it up on Google? Though?
maybe we'll do a stream of Mortal Kombat, or
To see
maybe
if,
we'll try a
like,
Plague
to
Tale.
find an
All right?
actual
Instead
press
of Team
release
Sonic
for it, to
Racing,
see if it's
maybe I'll
gonna
pick
be
up a
digital
Plague
or
Tale
not.
instead, and we'll do that on Wednesday.
Stupid.
All right, but this is pretty disappointing.
That's my fucking sound.
Wednesday night, I'm going to be doing Black Ops 4 Blackout. Thursday's my day off this week. Friday,
Thursday's
again, it's
day
going to
off.
depend on what happens this week, you know. But that's how we're going to play it by ear. If Team Sonic Racing is available in the AM stream, then we're going to be doing that. If not, I'll finish up Days Gone on tomorrow's early
This
stream.
dude that
and
I'm
tomorrow
sure
night
is a
will be
Fortnite
Minecraft.
player is a
Okay,
massive
guys?
faggot. Jesus Christ.
Fair enough. Thanks to everyone who contributed tonight. In particular, we had Fallen 1570 with the top cheer, and of course that anonymous $20 tipper who came there in there at the end. I appreciate all your contributions. Thank you. I hope you liked the Phoenix Wright playthrough. I'll see you tomorrow for whatever may happen. All right, guys? Thanks. Have a good night. Peace out. See you in the AM later.
Well, that was exciting. And we get to see the best artwork first. I don't even know why he accepted that. I guess to be nice. Which is weird because he is really stingy when it comes to adding songs to his pre-stream. So why does he seem to accept every piece of art he gets? I don't know. I don't know, dude. Wait, what did Sorrow do? Timeout 5 seconds? Yeah, I guess he is announcing it. He watched too much anime. He got to announce all of his attacks before and after you do them. Oh, yeah, I remember what I wanted to look up. This might not be the best way to do it, though.
So there is a lot of positivity going.
Maybe just these three. Yeah, I think these three will work. This seem about right. You playing a game wrong. Give me a Plague Tale, and talk to me and interact with me. The best thumbnail ever.
Oh my god. This sucks. Alright guys in the stream chat, please stop repeating fucking Wings of Redemption memes. I'm just gonna say it now. You guys are doing it way too much. It would be one thing if you did a little bit. But you're reading the entire stream chat Wings of Redemption memes. No one cares. I do not fucking care about that guy. And I don't want my entire chat to be about it. So stop that right now.
Stop that. Stop that right now, you guys.
At the very least, do memes about me. Why do you gotta do memes about other fucking streamers in my chat, man?
I like how a meme about him is a frog, by the way, right now.
See, there you go. You guys want to do memes about me playing in Street Fighter, Evo East? Go right ahead.
What?
Those memes make a lot more fucking
Right,
sense.
yeah. Him not winning a tournament is a nice meme, though. Sure.
There you go.
The same dude that banned people for saying they're gonna watch Bad Bunny stream. Right.
Ninth Golem is a complete idiot. It's narcissism that I want people to trash talk me instead of someone
Uh-oh.
else. Dude, it's a fucking gameplay stream on my Twitch channel. I just don't want people to constantly be talking about other people. So, I want to see what Rage 2 is all about. I wonder how Phil's like in the game. Coming to the stream chat. Wings of Redemption.
This is a fantastic response. A pure DSP response, if such thing existed. Phil, it's a bunch of narcissism that you only want people in your chat to talk about you. Well, no. I want people to talk about me because it's my stream. That's pretty much his response. What the hell, man?
What the fuck is this? What are people even talking about? Why are people even here if they're going to talk about another streamer? Good question. If you want to talk about another streamer, you should probably fucking go to their stream and leave me alone. Good question. If you want to talk about another streamer, you should probably fucking go to their stream and leave me alone. Question. If you want to talk about another streamer, you should probably fucking go to their stream and leave me alone.
What the hell was that?
How about that, asshole? Not about narcissism, it's about you pissing me off because you're fucking annoying.
All right. Sounds good.
Westside Rascal tipped me $1.
That's critical
When
mass.
it comes to Rings of Redemption, we're just joking around. We're not trying to derail anything.
That is critical mass.
Listen, I understand that. I know you're actually not trying to be like insulting to me or whatever. I get that because you're not. You're actually, you know.
Another classic
it's cool
DSP
you're here to
meme.
hang out.
Great.
I appreciate that, but understand that there are people who are coming to this stream, okay, to watch me play a game and to find out if the game's good.
First of all, his game isn't even new anymore. Second of all, his views low as fuck when he play this. Third of all, I like how the person that sends the money and say, Phil, we aren't trying to be mean. He's like, yeah, man, I know. Everyone else is, dude. Everyone else is trying to piss me off, man. But you're the smart guy. You get it. Everyone else don't get
I
it.
don't care about fucking Wings of Redemption. I'm not going to talk about him and make the stream about another streamer. So
What does he
basically
make the
you are,
stream
even if you're
about?
unintentionally doing it, you're
Bills?
still derailing the stream, and it's messed up.
It's messed up, man.
So I gotta ask, don't do it, man. I gotta ask that you don't do it.
Didn't this dude
Night
make...
Gollum says, well, you know,
Whatever.
just because someo's coming to the stream and the stream
Pretend the
chat
Pro
they're
Jared
confused by it
stuff
doesn't
didn't
mean
just
they can't
happen.
still
Screw
enjoy
it.
the stream. No, and you know, they'll watch me play the game and everything, which is what they're here for. But understand, when you're coming live to a Twitch stream, one important element of the stream is the stream chat. And when I have 12 people in stream chat doing memes of another streamer, there are going to be people scratching their head and saying, what the fuck is this? I don't understand it. Why is this happening?
Right.
You know?
They take it that seriously.
They don't want to feel like that. They want to be able to come by and be like, oh, Phil's playing
Phil's playing a game. They want to come to the stream and say, oh, Phil's playing a game.
active, and it's not when you do.
It's a good thing that never happens, man. Holy shit, Phil's playing a game. Wait a minute, what are these memes? I don't understand them. Oh God, Phil, what's wrong? What's modular diet? Oh no, Phil, what's Pepsi? I don't know what to do. They only understand cool memes like frogs. I think a wings meme is just as nonsense as a frog meme. To be honest, you're gonna get moderated. Just post frogs, dude. No wings memes. Only frogs allowed. You're gonna get moderated.
I literally say on every pre-stream, no memes about other streamers.
Every pre-stream?
I say it every fucking pre-stream.
What about that Tevin meme that he uses U-bots? I thought DSP hated memes that make people look bad. And slanderous memes. He talk about memes like it's just information. It's really awkward to him to discuss memes for extended periods of time. It's really fucking stupid.
Okay, it's
Take
not.
it too serious
I promise you
for the
don't
first
get a chance.
of all.
Oh, this game doesn't have insanely riveting
I hate
content
toxic
remotely.
memes
Let's
and
talk about another
memes
streamer.
that
No,
make me
that's
look
not how it
bad.
works. You can hang on, be a little patient. You can talk with me.
I mean, a meme that makes people look bad and is toxic, wouldn't that be more of a stereotype than a meme? I don't fucking know. A meme is everything for DSP now. It don't matter anymore.
But I hate to say, it takes a little bit of maturity and a little bit of patience, which a lot of people don't fucking have, as you can see from the way people are behaving.
People in Twitch chat don't have maturity and patience.
Defuka says,
This shocks
do I
me.
embrace memes about myself, or do I just build up a tolerance for them? It depends on the meme. If a meme isn't ill-spirited...
What the fuck stream does he
and it's
think
just
he
silly,
running?
I don't care about it at all. I really don't. But if there's something that's completely nonsense, that's meant to insult me and make people feel like negatively about me...
All his viewers need to be
then,
intelligent
yeah, I have a
and
problem.
rich somehow. They can't have fun and they need to have a lot of money.
Oh, I heard
God
that
damn.
Phil's a meme, I heard that meme about Phil. Well, I don't want to have anything to do with him now. You know what I mean?
Master Sorrow is such a fucking distraction.
Vote Democrat did a
Look at this
Tuesday. I
dude.
think it had more to do with chat being slow.
He just
growing,
replied to
people
so
fucking
many
around. I understand
people.
it's derailing, though, when you don't get the
And
memes
he
and they're
wants to
trying get
argue with
shit right.
everybody.
Like, I want to talk with you guys, even if you guys don't like the game. I hate Rage 2. Talk to me. Let's talk.
Let's talk. Let's just chat.
I mean, let's face it,
Don't
half
talk
the
about
times I
Wings.
play
Don't
this
talk
like
about
MLB
Tevin. Don't
shit,
talk about
you're
Cat.
not
Don't talk about Rambo. Don't talk about Tevin. Don't talk about Pandley. Don't talk about any of his ex-friends. Don't talk about old games. Don't talk about upcoming games. Don't talk about games you don't like. Don't talk about games you don't play. Don't talk about games Cat don't like. Don't talk about games Cat don't play. Don't talk about games other streamers play. Don't talk about other streamers. Don't talk about other YouTubers. Don't talk about terms of service. Don't talk about politics. Don't talk about laws. Don't talk about religion. I don't know. I don't know where else can we go with this. We can talk about frogs.
Just being honest.
There you go. That's what we can talk about.
Really
Frogs.
crap. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing mascots. I really don't know if I'm gonna start to keep doing them or whatever. Hypocrisy says,
We're gonna have a rabbit
you
forever.
don't respond to chat most of the time because you guys are derailing. You're talking about other stuff, other streamers. Of course, I'm not gonna react to that.
Building.
All right, real talk, mommy. Cheery says it's easy for you to say the chat should just talk to you when we are bored. Chat gets passively ignored when they ask you things. Even I said something pertaining to games, we seem to be glance at chat and then full YouTube mode. Dude, I'm
Full
playing an
YouTube
action-based
mode.
fucking FPS game. Here, so here's what
Now
I'll
this
do.
is fucking
I'll
unfair.
pause.
He just told us to talk to him during the same stream. And then the dude like, Phil, we try to talk to you and you ignore us. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? I ignore you sometimes because I'm playing the game. But in the same stream, he's like, talk to me. I'm playing the game, man. Just talk to me, please. And now he mad. What the hell?
And I'll talk to you guys, and you complain I'm not.
I do
playing
like
the
how he
game.
paused the game to yell at
Here,
us,
so
too.
here's what I'll
That's
do.
fun.
I'll pause and I'll talk to you guys, and you complain I'm not playing the game. So I'll unpause and I'll start to play. How the fuck do I read
Look at this
and go
fucking
back and forth?
caveman.
This is different than MLB or Blackout.
He
How
can't
do you
even,
not
he can't
understand
play
the difference
MLB and
between
talk
different
either.
games? Like, this is not rocket science.
He can't
This
even
is
hit
like
the
common
X
sense
button
101. Obviously,
and look at a
having
slideshow as he
understand the
talks.
difference between we having to concentrate on an action-based part
This
of
is
the
like a
game.
human that hasn't evolved all the way or something. He can't talk and push buttons. That's insane.
All right.
Is this what Let's Playing would have been like 3,000-4,000 years ago? Maybe longer than that? Yeah, definitely longer than
I should
that.
definitely look at the stream chat
15,
right now
20,
and start
20,000 years
interacting
ago, maybe a
with
few
what they're
million.
saying. Right in the middle of this action-packed sequence.
Extremely
That
retro
really
Let's
won't
Plays.
Just, completely derail what I'm doing on the fucking stream.
Donka got to sit his controller down and do the shout outs first.
Oh my god.
Can't really comprehend everything all at once. There's too much going on.
The hilarious part now, people complaining, why isn't he talking to us? So if I would talk over a cutscene, people would complain I talked over the cutscene. And it's really annoying. Because
What are these? Who are these people that are going to complain? The people in the YouTube comments that can't comment? The people in the chat that get ignored anyway? What?
I'm just not playing that game.
I'm not playing that game anymore, man.
There's people who are just gonna sit and watch.
I like how that game is people complaining and listening to the complaints.
And complain and derail and do stupid
This is
shit.
Mr.
They're
Full-time
sure
streamer,
do
man.
that no matter what.
He can't talk
So I
during
just need to
cutscenes,
understand
even though he
that
don't
and
care
not
about
bother my
YouTube
time
anymore.
arguing with with them.
Well, why the fuck do we have to care
there's
about the
just no
story
point.
so much? He can't talk and play because his brain don't make those connections.
See, like this control right here.
Oh, lean in manual band.
Control.
Get him out of here. Almost. This could be the part where he could talk to people, but nope, he instead bans people during
You
that
don't
part.
like the game, then let's talk. Instead of complaining that there's no interaction, talk to me and then I'll interact.
Talk to me, but I can't talk to you because the game is too hectic. Sounds good.
Stream chat is all arguing with each other. Some people are like, yeah, Phil has a point. Others are like, oh.
I like how the people that agree with Phil, they get a normal voice. Yeah, Phil has a point. And the people that disagree, they sound like zombies.
Some people are like, yeah, Phil has a point. Others are like, oh.
They sound like zombies. Phil said something.
Phil said something, yeah.
It's not.
Phil said something, yeah.
Wonderful slot. And a sniff. Quality. Phil said something.
Purposely just trying to be stupid. He says, oh, what do you think about SEP IRAs? How much do you contribute to yours?
Mock plus leg slap.
We can't talk and press buttons. No wonder he got lead off.
Alright, well, Logan,
He
send
can
me
never
$1.
work a
Says
real
other
job,
streamers play
not
games behind a
even as a
desk with 2
cashier at
monitors, one dedicated
McDonald's.
for chat, even console games like use a PC monitor.
Oh
to play
shit.
those. Your
Look
setup
how
is
fucking
behind a
fast you
desk.
read this shit. God damn it.
Alright, well, Logan, send me $1. Says other streamers play games behind a desk with 2 monitors, one dedicated for chat, even console games like use a PC monitor to play those. Your setup isn't modern enough. I hope one day you can afford it and keep doing your best. Yeah, sadly, it's my office layout isn't good enough. I know. It's just not.
It's not his fault.
I would love to rearrange my office to make this easier, but it's not. I can't because of the way the internet has to be in a certain spot and everything.
Nothing I can do.
I'm kind of just locked into what I have.
The internet needs to be that way so he can never redesign his room ever again. That's the way internet cables work. It's a very vintage version of the internet he has, you see. Oh, YouTube is very scary when you're not logged in. I do like how even not logged in YouTube, I watch a whole DSP video from a Tractor channel, and they're like, yo, you need to check out all of this other DSP shit and watch this fucking Wings video too. Thanks a lot, YouTube. You just watched the whole DSP video. You need to watch this other guy too. He got some stuff going on over there, buddy. Sheesh.
All right. Wow. We got some.
Is this a whole? Oh God! Is this a whole video of begging?
Green tipped me $100 and says, "Hello, Phil. I absolutely enjoy your content. This is my tip to you because you need it. You were ill and for the possibility to play Plague of Innocence, which isn't it a Plague Tale? Innocence. I think that's what it's called, right? Is it hard to operate a job where it's dependent on constant funds? Yes. Like, as I've told you guys, you know, this being a job, my job." I
almost wanted to play this game, well, the Plague Tale game, but after hearing him talk about it so much, well, because he talked about it so much, it made his chat talk about it more, and the way somebody described it made me not want to play it anymore. So, rip. I was gonna influence it, dude. Maybe Dark can influence it eventually.
That today I can just take it off. I can't.
I'm playing a Plague Tale. It's a pretty cool looking game, man.
He only had to beg for like $500 to play it.
And you know, there was a time back in the day when I made.
You like what just happened, by the way? I don't know if you didn't really catch it or not because I kind of was talking over it. He used getting $100 to beg for money somehow. A dude gave him $100 and said, "Play this game because I gave you money." And his response was, "I don't make a lot of money, so I can't play the game."
You know, go on trips or whatever. I can't do that anymore. I can't. I have no freedom to do that because financially I'm so bogged down, and I need to be.
And I think this is kind of just like this, because this clip come from another stream.
It's tough because yesterday I was sick as a dog.
If it's not already
I was
obvious.
debating, do I stream or not?
The Dog Dave stream, dude.
How am I going to do this if I can't talk? Right?
How long is this gonna go for? The dude gave him $100 and he talking to him like he just took $100 from him.
So you know, it's tough. It is absolutely tough, but it is what it is. You know. The one thing I have not mentioned is A Plague Tale, which is a game that came out this week the same day as Rage 2. a game that by all accounts people who've actually played it are like it, even though it seems to be a stealth puzzle game. They're saying it's a really creepy atmosphere, great story, and it's a good game for, you know, especially games that really didn't get a lot of coverage from the mainstream. Most people don't even know about this game.
Yeah, most people don't know about this game that gets name dropped every day.
For a couple reasons. The first being, I definitely want to play Rage 2 over it. That's just number one. I love id Software games. And number two, because as I've told you guys recently, I don't have a lot of money. I'm strapped for cash. The funds that you guys have been helping me with tips go straight to bills. I already talked about this earlier, but I will talk about it again on tonight's quick pre-stream here as well. Some people have expressed the desire for me to play the game Plague Tale Innocence. I'm interested in playing it. I am. However, number one, right now, I am very strapped for cash financially. I don't have money to be buying these games right now.
It's a $40 game, dude.
In fact, any money that
he got $100 from a dude saying, "Oh, hopefully you can buy the game," and he still didn't buy the game. What the hell is that about?
Bottom line is, right now, you know, I've got a schedule of things.
And the same day he asked for money for the game.
But I don't know if I can afford it. All right, that's
the same day.
Number two, what I'd like to do is wrap up games such as Days Gone and Rage 2. And maybe once I wrap those up, then we can have Mortal Kombat back into the mix, and then we can consider Plague Tale. So there could be a big, you know, balance of Team Sonic Racing, Plague Tale, and Mortal Kombat to end
a big balance of low views. Sounds good.
Okay. So we'll see. You know, we'll see how things go. But that's the deal with the schedule for the next week or so. All right, everybody? Now, the one thing I have not mentioned, in all of that, of course, was this indie game, Plague Tale Innocence, all right, or A Plague Tale Innocence, or whatever it's called. Yes, I am aware the game exists. Yes, I am aware people are saying the game is quite good. Even though it's only around 10 to 12 hours long, apparently those 10 to 12 hours are very entertaining. So I'm interested in it. However, right now, as I've told you guys, number one, the game kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't really know what the hell it was. So when it came out this week, I wasn't really, you know, didn't have it in my scheduled plans. Number two, right now, financially, things are pretty bad for me. So I don't have spare cash to dump on a game out of nowhere. See what I mean? So that being said, dependent on how this week goes, okay, with, you know, my streams and contributions during streams and the like. If things go well and I can afford it, then maybe what I'll do is this weekend coming up, I'll buy the game and I'll balance.
No, you dumb bitch.
And the game $45 on Steam. You pay $5 extra to play on the PS4.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. We
Because
can't afford
reasons.
any burgers, so can you maybe donate some burgers so we can sell them, please?
I'm sorry, I didn't know the price for the platform. I don't buy any games on.
Now, if anyone would like to donate a play,
Can't change who you are, I guess.
By all means, you know, if you want to send me the game code, if you want to send me a PSN credit code, so that I can use that towards the Plague Tale, whatever it may be, you know, I'd be more than happy to accept the game as a donation for the end of the month. All right. But
didn't the dude give him $100 to buy it already, though?
It's a little annoying, and the reason I say that is not because of you guys, but there's a few people who just don't understand that things are different now than the way they used to be. You know, years ago, and I'm talking 5+ years ago, when I was a full-time YouTuber, and YouTube ad revenue was insanely good, and I didn't have to worry about streaming.
I do like how the full-time YouTuber had to buy every game, but the full-time streamer doesn't, even though he's supposed to be the variety streamer.
Like, I could buy every single game. If a game came out of nowhere, I could just drop money on it. I can't do that anymore. I'm not.
And that's also why he skipped so much games back then. Like every fucking anime fighter. Because he was able to buy every game, dude. Because he was making money hand over fist. But he didn't make too much money. Because if you brag about it too much, then people say, Phil, why didn't you save money? And then you have to reply to that, and it's annoying to him.
I just couldn't afford it. All right.
Sound good?
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, holy crap. First of all, Scupula has tipped me $100.
Holy shit, dude.
Says, sup? Well, what is up, Scupula? First of all, thank you very much for the very generous tip. So that is it, guys.
It's a good thing you can't buy that game with that money.
I appreciate
that would be
it.
stupid.
Remember, tomorrow, more Rage 2 on the first gameplay stream, and some Phoenix Wright.
You can buy a lot of good anime games for $50.
Okay. Good variety. And Mortal Kombat 11, don't expect it anytime soon. We got a lot of other stuff.
Maybe even on the PlayStation 4.
Sonic Racing, the conclusion of Days Gone, the conclusion of Rage 2, and possibly
you can buy Disgaea 5 again.
Tale. So with all that coming up, I have like
$0. All of that money got to go straight to bills, bruh. Straight to bills. And then he have to buy Sonic. Understandable. I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
Hello, Moonwalkman. Let me put it this way, Moonwalkman.
That was a unique transition.
Mentally, I'm good. I'm refreshed. I'm ready for fun gameplay today. Physically, my body is suffering from this goddamn cold, and it
He could
sucks.
probably get Plague Tale
So,
for free too, but he
kind
can
of a
probably get a lot of
trade-off, I
games for
guess.
free. But he don't because he's lazy. And he pretends like
Let
it's
us
because he's
talk
not an
about
influencer
what
or
we're
whatever his gay
Today,
excuse
we're
is.
continuing on with the Rage 2 playthrough. Third day of me playing Rage 2. So after today, it'll have been 12
He's not an
hours,
influencer, he's just a
which is
frog
hilarious
collector.
because, I already saw
Can't
people
change who you are, I
online
guess.
saying the game's only 10 hours long. Well, I'm certainly not necessarily taking my time with the game. Like, you see me, I'm not doing every side mission, and I am trying to follow along the story while earning enough.
I heard this about so many video games before. I'm playing the game the way I'm playing it, and those reviewers that said the game was short, it's not as... They were wrong, man.
Today,
The game's longer than that.
people who are claiming the game is 10 hours long are...
It's always everybody else's fault. They always... Everybody else is wrong.
They basically rushed through
DSP
the
is
game
right.
And probably only tried to do the story missions.
Him pausing and doing shout-outs and blowing his nose and sneezing and shit every time we play a game apparently doesn't affect how long it takes to beat a game.
Too short. You're probably doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
Not that I'm saying that you should.
DSP known as the guy who plays games the correct way. That's kind of his thing. If you didn't know, that's his gimmick, actually.
10 hours long. Well, no, it's not. The game
He's known as the guy who plays games the right way. This is how you do play. It's actually his video series.
All the other stuff that was put into the game. You know, this game, Rage 2, is meant to be.
It's like he obviously think of a lot of these discussions before his streams start,
to complete objectives to get new upgrades.
but he really don't think about what he gonna say, huh?
If you ignore all that and you just rush through story-based
Like,
missions,
just put 20 seconds of thought into this right here. And realize what this complaint is. It's silly.
I don't believe that there's certain games that they should.
It's like if DSP was to complain about somebody else jerking off on YouTube. Like, that's your thing, and you're complaining about somebody else doing it. How dare you?
For those who just don't want to do it,
Oh, well.
fine. The game may be 10 hours long. But for those of you who actually want to enjoy the game developers made instead of...
Yeah, DSP totally enjoys games the way developers want them to be enjoyed. Right.
So, you know, I just hate to say it, but...
It's kind of sad that him jerking off has gotten more funny to me over the years. Like, the first week or two it happened, I really didn't think it was funny at all. I got tired of people talking about his dick fast. But him keeping it as a thing for so long and referring it to his accident and shit, it made it more funny to me. So now it was more funny to me that he jerked off on YouTube than it was when he actually did it.
Darkster tips $2.30.
Thanks,
Did you
DSP.
guys see it? I just got a $1,000 from Santa Claus.
Did you see it?
At its own pace.
Did you see it pop up?
Okay. And try to enjoy it and see what happens.
And
Now,
Santa never
admittedly,
came back.
Today, you know, I feel like it is getting repetitive.
Every time you say the incident, I think of a kid like
you guys know that
peeing
I'm
her
honest.
pants at school. I don't think of a dude jerking off.
About a game, but I really do feel that at least
It's a
some of the
unique
stuff
way
that I
to go
saw,
about
the
talking
initial
about it.
Press coverage of this game.
My incident in 2016, and then every time other people bring it up, he's quick to tell them, "Well, I never talk about it."
Barely review it, but instead to rush through it for a
Ugh.
deadline and say, "Oh, this game's so too short." Okay. Okay, Podagra Go just insulted
Whoops.
me and said that me claiming I'm playing games for fun is ridiculous. So you can
get the fuck out.
What you're even talking about, but you can enjoy your ban.
I don't know what you're talking
All right.
about. Doc, you said other
The
people
one thing I
didn't
have
play
not
games for fun.
Is A Plague Tale.
Oh, great, A Plague
Which is a game
Tale.
that came out this week the same day as Rage 2. A game that, by all accounts, people who've actually played it are like it, even though it seems to be a stealth
A
puzzle
Plague
game.
Tale.
They seem that they're saying it's a really creepy atmosphere. Great
He put that
story,
little weird
and it's a good game.
accent
Or, you know,
over
it's
it.
usually games that really
Like
get
when
a
he
lot
say
of,
Dark Souls, The Magic Run.
coverage from the main
Dark
stream.
Souls, The
People
Magic
know about
Run.
this game.
A Plague Tale.
So, I didn't play it for a couple
Makes it
reasons.
sound very
First
professional.
being, I definitely wanted to play Rage 2 over it. That's just number one. I love id Software games. And number two, because as I've told you guys recently, I don't have a lot of
I
money.
think
I'm
you
strapped
probably
for
talked
cash.
about, if you can
The
combine
funds that you guys have
everything,
been helping me with
you probably
straight
talked about
bills.
A Plague
And
Tale
potentially
more than
in the
he
next couple
talked about
months, I'm
Rage
gonna be in
2,
this really bad
the
position
game he wanted to play so much.
Because I'm trying to get caught up on everything going on and stuff going on behind the scenes and stuff, which I'm not going to get into. But basically,
I'm
I
not
just
going
don't
to get
have a
into
lot of
behind the
funds.
scenes
Now,
stuff, by the way.
The last couple of months, I took some chances on games that
Right.
you guys were interested in seeing me play that I wasn't necessarily sold on. But
Guy
basically
that just
convinced me
got
to
a
try.
wife who doesn't have
I mean,
a
I'm talking
kid,
games like Jump
who
Force
only
and
ever
World War
complains
Z,
about money, has an issue,
that
who
sadly
isn't,
did
and
not
he isn't
turn
gonna
out
say
very
what
well
the
at
issue
all.
is.
In fact, they were just done.
Gonna assume
right?
it's probably
So,
something to do with money.
I just, I can't.
No
I
matter
can't
what
be
the
dropping
issue actually
$40
is,
on a game like this.
at the end of the day, it's gonna be something that he has to solve with your money.
Schedule. It wasn't something I was planning on playing. All right, but now here's
Get
the
ready,
thing.
Santa Claus.
There's a couple things to talk about. Number one, the end of this month is very slow.
Money?
In fact, after Team Sonic Racing, the only other major thing I have planned for this month, sorry, my controller fell. The only other major thing I have planned for this month is Ask the
Great.
King, which is going to be the last Thursday
The
of the
Sonic
month.
and Ask the King for the rest of the month as the big plans. You got a lot going on.
No, you dumb bitch, it wasn't fraudulent.
Ask the fucking King.
Dave side Dave tipped $1. Dark talking to Ket during underwear time. Hey, Ket. Did you see it? Clown face doohoo-hoo-ha.
Going to see what happens here.
Did you see it?
During the end of the month. If
that's horrible. Thank the dollar.
And they're taking their time. Like, for example, Days Gone, I may beat in one session, I may be two. I don't know. Rage, I may beat in 1 to 2 more sessions. I don't know.
I wonder if
Team
any
Sonic
influence is
Racing,
going to be playing that new
how
Sonic
long
game.
playthrough will I do of it? I don't know. These are all
There's
things
some
I can't
fucking
answer
dude in
right
Brazil
now.
or something that got that
Essentially, I
game
don't
already,
know enough
guarantee
about
it.
the games. Plus, Mortal Kombat 11, as I told you guys, I do want to keep covering it, even though I do realize most of the hype for the game is dead. I'm enjoying playing it, and I want to.
Isn't the hype for
keep it
everything
into the
he
schedule,
playing right now
okay?
dead? Pretty much.
So, the truth of the matter is that I am interested in a Plague Tale, but it wasn't in the schedule, and I just don't have really have funds for it right now. Okay. But let's see how this week goes. Let's see.
You don't have the
ongoing playthroughs,
funds.
how they go. If
All
end up
his
wrapping
bills
up
are
a couple of
clearing,
them,
dude.
And if this week goes well with
month-long bills now.
and I can afford it, then maybe I would consider getting a Plague Tale.
I think my
maybe
favorite
balancing
current
that.
DSP game, because the rest of this video just, oh shit,
Kombat and
it's like not even halfway. Oh god.
Is a good way to round out the end of the month. Okay.
Oh well. But I was about to say my favorite current DSP gimmick is before the trip. He really didn't. He kind of started to beg a little bit less. After the trip, he comes back and tell us, "Well, I'm going to be paying less bills. My mom told me to cut all of this stuff back, and I'm gonna cut this stuff back, and I'm not going to be paying this." He told us he had moved his credit card payments around and shit, and all of that has been completely forgotten now.
Hopefully, you guys understand. All right. Back in the
No
day,
one remembers any of that. None of that gets brought up anymore. So now he pays even more bills, even though somehow when he came back, he told us he was going to have less. He was going to stop paying the condo in Connecticut. That's $1,000 a month or $1,500 or whatever. And all of that has been completely forgotten.
as the
The guy?
who would buy every game and play every game. It didn't matter if it was a huge
Oh my
AAA
God, is
release
this fucking speech
or a
again?
small release. I would buy them all and play them all. And by the
I'm
way, I
tired
would
of your
rush through
speeches,
them to
DSP.
beat them.
It's not. Wait, that had to be
So that was the
edited
guy
in.
that I guess that was my niche, right? The guy who would play the game on release day, beat it really quickly, and have a full playthrough.
That had to be
almost right
edited
away.
in.
And I could afford to do that.
The
You know,
guy.
that was a different time. That was a
He tell us
different
this
era.
so much. I feel like he's been telling us
can't
this
do that
at least 2 years now. Every
now
time
in
a
a
game come out that he
situation
really
where
don't want to
I'm
play,
very bad
or
off
he really
financially
scared to spend money on it.
and,
Well,
you know,
I used to be known as the guy who bought every game.
As it is. And I just can't
Okay.
drop money on a game out of nowhere that I hadn't
I
planned on
mean,
playing if I don't budget it in for the month or I'm not planning
it
on
is
doing
what
it.
it
I
is,
just
I
don't have
guess.
the cash to do it. And like I
But
said,
telling
last month,
me that isn't gonna
I
really
made an
make
exception
anything
with World
happen
War
or not
Z.
happen,
People were like, oh,
buddy.
you should check out this game because it's kind of dead. And I said, okay, I'll bite the bullet. You guys want me to play it? And I played it. It was a horrible game. I beat it in 2 sessions, and it was a complete waste of time. And money.
Right.
can't
I
do
like
that
how
all
it's
the time.
everybody else's fault too.
You know, that was kind of
It's
the
not
way
him making a bad
World
decision
War
and
Z,
picking
I
a
would
game
actually
and not making money. It's his fans telling him a game is good and being wrong about it.
You know, it is what it is.
Doc has never picked the game and it didn't
I
work
just
out
feel
with
at
his
this
fan
point,
base.
you know, I
Never.
wish
Every game he chooses to play works out flawlessly.
of 5, 6, 7,
When
8
his
years
dumb
ago, I
fucking fans
cannot,
tell him to pick a game,
And this is
that's
the
when
new
it doesn't work out.
reality people need to understand is that
Fucking
I'm not
idiots.
that guy anymore. I can't. I'm not in that position to be doing that. I wish I was. So,
Jeez
you know,
Louise.
oh, Phil, just drop everything and play this game. Okay, well, if you donate the game, right? If someone donated a Plague Tale, they either sent me
Donate it so I
the
can
digital
play it
code for
eventually,
the
dude.
game, right?
Right. And then
Or
pay when
they
I
sent
play
me
it.
PSN credits. You know, you get a code to put in PSN credit. You can buy it with the PSN credit. Or if they send me enough money to not only cover the game, but also the
You have to
tax
pay
on
the
that,
tax
because
now
there's
too, by the
people
way.
realize, oh, I'm just going to send you $30 to buy the game. That's great. But
He
when you
talked
send
to
me
his Star
forms like
David
that, I
friends.
pay
They
taxes
told him a
on
new
it.
way he can make extra money.
Of what you send me has to be
You
paid
got to
in
force him to
taxes.
pay the taxes. What
So
you
even
doing,
though you're
buddy?
sending me $30,
That's extra money
and I
you're
can get
missing
the
out
game
on.
now, essentially, you really only sent me $20.
Yeah.
You see?
You see?
This is why I keep telling people, don't just send me a tip.
You have to
and
think
then
about the
a
raw
title.
dollar
You
amount
must
you're actually
spend
making
this
here.
tip on what
You got to
I'm
get him to
tying
pay
this to
taxes
because
next.
I demand it. No, that's not how it works. Okay, it's not.
It's not.
If you actually want to send me a monetary donation tied
It's not how it works to
to
give a dude
talk with me
$50
ahead
and they
of
tell you, well, I didn't
work
really
out the
get
details and all
$50
that
either. That's
figure it
not how
out.
it works as well.
Alright?
It's kind of shitty.
So, in this regard,
I have to
you know,
pay
if you want
taxes
to
on
consider
that.
playing a Plague Tale for the end of this month and you want to
Imagine
donate,
if everybody
great.
did that to him in
Please
his
don't
life.
throw these
The
kind of
barber
demands on
should
me.
do
I
that
wish
to
I
him.
could. Listen, you know, I
Well,
feel
yeah,
bad.
you're giving me
Back in the day, I
$50
used to
for
be able
this
to just
cut,
buy
but you
whatever I
see,
wanted. I can't
really,
do that
that's like
anymore.
42,
Alright, I
man.
just can't. I hate it. I hate
Taxes.
that I can't, but I wish I could.
You got to pay the processing fee too.
Code Castile, you have no idea.
You have no
you're
idea what you're talking
I'm
about.
talking about income tax. I'm not talking about sales tax. You don't have any idea what you're talking about. You really
And then he laughs at him.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So please.
He giggles as he
if you guys
says,
are interested in a
he has
Plague
no
Tale,
idea
really
what he's
wanna
talking
see it.
about.
If you donate it, great.
Isn't this the
If
same
not,
guy
be
that told us he
patient.
was
Let's see
doing
how
his
this week
taxes
goes with
correct for like
everything
2
else.
years?
And
then
like I
came
said,
on
by the
stream
end
and
of the
said,
week,
I
we'll
was
make a
wrong the whole
determination
time.
on if I could maybe get it for the end of the month and play it balanced with everything else. All right, and go from there. Okay.
Is Plague Tale ever going to
Fair
happen?
enough. You know, it all depends on how things go. It really does. It depends on how this week goes. So.
Maybe. If he get like
Yes,
another
I pay income tax
$500,
on
then
every
maybe he can
donation.
finally
That is
play a
correct.
Plague Tale.
That's how it works. And well, let me put it this way. I pay income tax on every piece of monetary income that I get. Every single tip I receive, I have to pay income tax on. Because they're tips. They're tippable content.
Now that they send you a gift card, right, buddy?
That's how it works.
You're going with the Tonka strategy now.
Okay?
Just do every transaction through fucking gift cards so you can never pay taxes. Jeez Louise. And you know if you do it too much, it's going to eventually blow up in his face anyway. Like everything else. Oh well, but I think we done it. That's pretty much it anyway. This was from the stream. This is from pre-stream, I think. And this is from pre-stream. So it's not really a whole lot I'm missing from the last few days besides general begging because, you know, it's the Docs for deal way. Can't change who you are, I guess. What was I even listening to earlier? Oh yeah, he doing a stupid Sonic game tomorrow. Well, if he streamed that, then I'll at least watch him for the second half of the stream. I don't know about watching the whole thing because it's kind of frightening. And he has a new thing on Twitter already, of course. He probably didn't even leave the couch yet. Well, nah, I've been watching videos for like 20 minutes. Do I have a private tab? This is the private tab. Whoops. Fuck. Oh, that's ruined. It's a lot easier to get it this way. Just go to the Docs for deal and then go to the stupid Twitter. He makes it easy for you, dude. Fucking cartoon character face. Great stream of Phoenix Wright tonight. Really got into it with the... Oh, yeah, he got into it, all right. Really got into it with the voice acting this time. So be sure to check out this batch when it goes live. It's like food. Now uploading 2 hours of gameplay to DSP Gaming. An important update regarding Team Sonic Racing. As of tonight, it is not available on either PSN. This shit is so fucking somber. It's like somebody just died. It is not available on either PSN or Xbox Live for digital purpose. I have no idea why not, as every single game released I've purchased in the last year was always up and ready to go by this time. If the game is ready by Tuesday's first stream, 10:15 a.m. PDT, then we will be playing it. If not, then I will instead conclude my playthrough of Days Gone on first stream. The late night stream will still be Minecraft as was always planned. Hopefully by Wednesday, teams. Oh, now we already given an extra day. By Wednesday, Team Sonic Racing will be fully available on PSN. If not, then instead I will purchase a Playtale and begin the playthrough on that day. Let me check my. What did I put my Switch at? It always just kind of fly around, and I don't really know how. Shit. Oops, never mind, it was kind of blending in. Don't have the stupid controller in it. I want to see if that dumb Sonic game on the Switch yet. It's probably not. I don't remember if it was up for pre-order even. Oh shit, I can play Resident Evil 4 on the Switch. Oh my god. This is what I've always wanted to do. Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 0, and Resident Evil 1 for $30 a piece. So for the low price of $90, I can get 3 Resident Evil games. Holy shit. I can get 3 GameCube games on my Switch. That's fucking sweet. It's a good thing Sonic not out on the Switch right now. I can just play some Resident Evil instead. Very fucking good shit, brother. And I can play some, oh shit. Yeah, the new Atelier game come out in a few hours, I guess, for $60. I might just get Final Fantasy 12 instead. Well, Sonic not out yet on the Switch. Estimated release date, the 21st. Well, I mean, technically it's not for me. I don't know why Dog making such a big deal out of this, bro. When he started his stream, he let music play for 15 minutes, and he talks for almost an hour exactly every single time. But somehow these game developers and publishers need to post shit when he wants it up. Why the fuck he can't turn why the hell he can't turn games on when people want him to? Oh well.
It's because I run a stream. I'm not a game publisher.
That's the dark side way, dude. That's the dark side way. Everybody else gotta appeal to him and bow to him as he does everything on his own time. Let's see, did he get any dumb replies to this? He definitely did. You should play Team Frog Racing. Caw. And then a meme gif. Very nice. It was worth it. Great stream of Phoenix Wright. So chill. Had to rest on my lily pad. From Your Taxes. Of course. Great Twitter name. At Your Taxes. Just Spanish, I guess. Needs more frogs with guns. Caw. Get your lean in manual snort. Caw. This dude gotta be blocked by now. King of Hate? Ha. Oh shit. El Presidor is a social degenerate. Oh no, just degen. Oh, this dude is fucking scary. 22 years old, he's smoking cigarettes already, and he think El Presidor is a social degenerate. And his name is OG Puppet. Oh God. You never know who you're a puppet for, dude. He might fuck somebody over. I better watch out. I mean, look at who he was talking to in the first place. This fucking dude. You should be pretty scared of him. With his little Mickey Mouse eyes. Did the same dude do this? Because this is just a straight up different face. Completely different face. But it's the same color scheme. So the same dude had to do it. What the hell happened? Whatever. That's too much to think about in one day. The best art. Oh well. Well, if you got a Switch and you can't play a Sonic yet, you could at least play Resident Evil 4, 1, or 0 on your Switch now. So that's something, I guess, if you got a Switch and don't have any other system for whatever reason. I need to get like a shelf for this keyboard or something. Or I could stop sitting on the floor. Oh well, but I'm done. I'll be back tomorrow to do other streams. I might stream on both websites again. More than likely, unless something dumb happen, unless my internet don't work. But I'm done for now. If Doc played the stupid Sonic game tomorrow, I'll watch him play at least some of that, if not Minecraft. Maybe. Minecraft is always the best. It's never the best. It's just him complaining about people. That's really all his chill streams are anyway. Oh well.
Well,